It's great to have Jarvis, Moonbeam, and EDH Academy here with us tonight to play some Commander Precon battles. We got both of the Kamigawa Precons and a couple of the ones from AFR going head-to-head tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and pass everything over here to Jarvis Moonbeam. Please introduce yourself and let us know what deck you're playing. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in.
Sounds fantastic. Hey everyone, Jarvis Moonbeam. Today I'm playing Prosper Tomebound. He is the Rakdos commander from AFR. He wants you to exile cards and play cards from exile, and you get treasures when you do it. And making treasures is probably my favorite mechanic, other than countering spells. And you could go and find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all at Jarvis_Moonbeam.
Cool beans. Well,
I'm taking a mulligan.
You're going to take a mulligan. Okay. I am not even sure what's actually in this deck, so when you have a couple pieces, when you have a couple lands and a piece of ramp in your opening hand, I think you keep it. Anyway, my name is Brandon. I run this joint. I'm going to play Kotori Pilot Prodigy. Pilot Prodigy. Wow, that is a group of words to say there. Anyhow, this is a white-blue vehicles deck, and here, I'll just bring up the commanders on the screen so everybody can see them a little bit better. Kotori is the new one from Kamigawa. This is the Moonfolk pilot. Vehicles you control have crew 2, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, target artifact creature you control gains lifelink and vigilance until end of turn. This is a 2. Hey, Xynum, you got the thing to work magically. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target artifact creature you control gains lifelink and vigilance until end of turn. 2/4 magically turns everything into a crew 2, and it happens to be a 2/4 as well. I have a couple of lands in my hand and, you know, one piece of ramp, so why not? I'm just gonna take it and roll with it. Xynum, what do you got today?
Hey guys, I'm Xynum. You can catch me on the Twitter at EDH_Academy. You can catch me on Twitch occasionally at twitch.tv/EDH Academy. Today I'm playing Jishiro the Shattered Blade, where I will be making 2/2s every time an equipment or aura enters my battlefield, and then I'll be putting 1/1 counters on each of my modified creatures. Modified is a new keyword introduced in Kamigawa, which basically means if you are enchanted by an aura, equipped by an equipment, or you have a counter of any kind on you, you are considered a modified creature. So the whole purpose of the deck is to modify your creatures and then try and close the gap a little bit quicker than normal. Otherwise, it's standard green-red aggro. I myself have several lands and even more ramp, because I'm pretty sure this will be the only mana I'll have all game. And we'll see how it goes from there.
Nice. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing a little bit of Gruul action, that's for sure. Jeremy, it looks like you brought one of your AFR decks with you. What did you bring with you tonight?
Did. I'm going to be playing Zephyrus of the Hidden Ways tonight. So my goal tonight is to delve through some dungeons and profit from it. Find some treasures along the way, hopefully, and kill some monsters. So with Zephyrus, whenever one or more creature cards are put into my graveyard from anywhere, I venture into the dungeon. That triggers once each turn. And venturing into the dungeon, for those of you that may not know, means I can, if I have not yet ventured into a dungeon, I can enter the first room of one of these 3 dungeons. But if I have already ventured in once, I advance to the next room until I'm all the way through. Zephyrus also says that whenever I complete a dungeon, I can return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And I am still looking for a hand with more than 1 land in it.
Well, he's stacking his hand, folks. That's what happened. It's probably what happened. It's probably the reason he's wearing that wrist brace. Oh, sick burn. Anyway, Jarvis, you have your starting 7 that look pretty decent now?
I finally got more than 1 land. So.
That is a good start. All right. I have 7 cards that are keepable. Now, whether they are good to play or not, or if that's a good opening hand, who knows, but we're going to let it ride. Xynum, do you have an opening 7?
I have an opening 7.
Cool beans. Well, on the channel, we are usually proxy friendly. Obviously, this is a precon, so we don't really have to worry about that too much tonight. unless you are somehow proxying in that their Nissa that was supposed to be in that deck and wasn't Xynam. Are you doing that?
Oh no, I dropped the second Mossfire value for a Taiga.
Oh, okay, good, very good.
I
Okay,
figured
just a
you
Taiga,
forgot
that's all.
Mossfire
Okay.
Taiga.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
And I finally also found a hand with more than one land in it, so I think I'm good to go.
Fantastic. Well, I always take my turn order from top left all the way around. So Jarvis is going to lead us off tonight. So Jarvis, whenever you're ready, let's kick it off. Good luck, everybody.
I will play a Spine Rock Knoll, lovely hideaway land.
Yes.
Gonna look at the top 4. This is not a good sign for me. But
Uh-oh.
I'll put this card underneath there.
Brandon, now, serious on the no joke. You said there's supposed to be a Nissa in this deck?
There was the second the second land was supposed to be a Nissa Voices Zendikar.
Officially,
Oh.
Wizards will not go and say that, but they gave tokens for Nissa Voice of Zendikar in the Precon.
They gave tokens for it, and if you go on Scryfall or if you go on some of the other like if you go on like MTG Print and stuff like that, there is a drop down to where if you put in Nissa Voice of Zendikar, you can actually get the Nissa with this set symbol on it.
Ah,
That
so
is-
you can. All right.
all
Well,
I am doing, by
I
the
certainly
way.
did not replace my second Mossfire value with that. So, but that deck,
It's all right.
yeah, I just went off of the list official, and it was the first one I found on the Wizard site. So I just went off that, saw the duplicate land, swapped it for a basic, called it a day.
That's completely fine too. Yeah, that's it was one of those things. But anyway, you probably have already passed me, didn't you, Jarvis?
Yep.
Fantastic. I'm just sitting here wasting time. All right, let me draw this land. Hey, what do you know? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna play a Port Town, which requires me to, if I can get the glare. What's going on here tonight? Good golly, I reckon. Anyhow, Port Town enters the battlefield. I can reveal a plane or island from my hand. If I don't, it'll enter tapped. However, planes. So it enters. It'll enter untapped, and we'll leave it up. Pass my turn. Go ahead,
Even if
Zion.
that was an island,
Raw.
it would have looked like a plains.
Huh?
Even if that was an island, it would have looked like a plains.
It would have.
Temple of Malady. Temple of Abandon. Oh my gosh. Oof. I've never
gracious.
been awake for more than the past 5 minutes. Definitely. I'll start
Gracious.
at the bottom and pass.
All right.
Scryland pass. Love it.
I will draw. And I will play an Esper Panorama and pass.
Panamara.
Panama.
Tap. Draw. I'm gonna go and play Bajuka Bog. Just because, it's a
Bog.
really good land to play at this time.
Who's your target?
I was told to pick on you, Jeremy, so, Jeremy?
Well, okay then.
And then I will pass the turn.
Jeremy, get
But I
wrecked.
also told you that Brandon is always the problem and he needs to go first.
Get
Oh,
wrecked.
every time. Every time.
Get wrecked, Jeremy.
Get right.
So anyway, there we go. I finally found it because I already took care of going to mtg.cardtrader.com to print out this lovely proxy. So there's that. As you can see, it comes with the good old thing. And just in case any of you are wondering, yes, I literally put it in right over top of the other one. There we go. Probably couldn't see that because the glare's so freaking bad, but that's okay. Trust me, it's there. Anyhow, now that we've done that, and I've taken up everybody's time, I'm gonna throw this
Once
over
again,
here to this corner. Shut up, Jeremy.
great host here. Come on.
Shut up. I'm a Swords to Plowshares your thing. There we go.
Or Sarai shares his thing.
Yeah. There you go. There's your planes tapping for 2 and a gold mirror. Pass.
Untap. Draw. I'm a fan of that, so I'm gonna mountain into a rampant growth and pass.
Oh, rampant growth. I see.
Nothing to untap, so I will draw. And I will play a swamp, tap that, and
Tap that.
sacrifice the panorama, and search for an island as I pass.
Panama.
Panama.
Draw. I will play a swamp return, and then for 1, a red and a black, I will play a Theater of Horrors.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, so terrifying.
Yep. At the beginning of my upkeep, I exile the top card of my library. And during my turn, if an opponent lost life, I may play lands and cast spells from among cards exiled with Theater of Horrors.
So it's
For 3 in a
almost
red, I
like you
can
have a
deal 1
second
damage.
hand.
Yeah. And for 3 in a red, I can deal 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker.
Ooh.
I love that deck. That Prosper deck's so much fun.
Also, just want to appreciate the art on the Theater of Horrors for like a split second. Like the fire on that is just ridiculous. Rakdos fire stuff, especially in foil, is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Until it curls up and becomes a Pringle. Anyway, if you passed, then I'll get rid of
Well, then
that.
it's a crisp then.
Huh?
Then it's a crisp then.
Mm.
If you get it,
The dad jokes are on point tonight.
Yeah.
You know, as long as your foils are before 2020, they won't curl.
Mm. Do.
Mm-hmm.
What should I do? Should I do that one?
No, I don't think you should.
Yeah, you're right. Tap 3. Commander. Jeremy. Take 1.
I suppose I will.
And pass. Go ahead, Zonum.
Forest, Chishiro pass.
Ooh, such a spicy play.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play Flames.
Which mountain is that, Zonum?
That is, because I'm using cockatrice, that's actually from,
Is that the Infinity Mountain?
that's the Infinity Mountain.
Tasty.
And I like what's been going on, bringing out commanders, so here comes Zephyrs, and then pass.
Alrighty.
All the shocks on cockatrice currently are also the Infinity shocks, which has been a unique experience to have playing with Infinity shocks.
This mountain was a land I drew for turn. The card I drew for turn, I have to go and actually exile that as part of my upkeep. And then draw the following card for it.
This is correct.
Okay.
So I'll play a swamp return instead.
No. Okay.
I'm still able to go and cast Prosper.
There we go. Dang.
Now we're in trouble.
And then I'm going to move to my end step. And at the beginning of my end step, I have to go and exile a card with Prosper.
Such a
it's
fun
land.
deck.
I'm just going to put it underneath Prosper. Just so that way I know it's the one exiled with them.
Okay.
And
Sounds
pass
good.
the turn.
Untapping. Draw. Okay. And play a planes. Let's see. What do we do? One, two, three. Sure. A blue and 2 for Master of Ethereum. So for y'all out there, we'll try and oh, it actually worked. I'll be dipped in peanut butter and called Skippy. All right. Master of Ethereum's power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts I control, which is currently 2. Other artifact creatures I control get +1/+1, so my gold mirror is now a 2/2, which is nice. And let's see. Nope, that's 4/4. Nope, that's 2/3. Nope, that's a 1/4. Well, that appears to be useless. Okay. Cool. I'll move to combat and swing my 2/2 Goldmer at Jarvis. And then it has Vigilance and Lifelink. I'll give it the Vigilance and the Lifelink from the Katori.
I'll block.
Okay, then I'll just gain 2.
1/4 with Death Touch.
Huh?
With a he'll block with a 1/4 with Death Touch.
Yep.
All right.
It has Death Touch?
Yeah,
Ah,
Prosper has Death Touch.
misplay.
But hey, you gain 2 life.
Hooray, I gained 2 life.
Not a great trade there.
No.
Unfortunately.
No, that was dumb. I forgot Prosper had Death Touch. I thought he had Menace. Oh, well.
The trade seemed pretty fair to me.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
Pass.
I'm not complaining about it.
Draw. What is this deck? Mountainous Land for turn.
You know, it's been so long since I played this Precon. I've been reading every card in it, and I've been thinking the same thing. I'm like, why did they put this in a Precon?
No, because I'm looking at a 3-mana 0/5 in my hand. Like that's gonna magically get me back. That's gonna magically get me in this game.
Agent, yeah. You see Prosper. Prosper is scary. Yes, Prosper just killed my thing because I forgot I had Death Touch.
Prosper is scary.
Prosper is really good.
I love that deck.
Probably
I really do.
Probably one of the best commanders from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably one of the best. It probably also didn't help that you got cards like Dockside and Zorn. That really help make the rest of the deck flush out because you only get 1 treasure from casting things from exile, and you eventually run out of those unless you've been sitting on Theater of Horrors for 3 or 4 turns.
Oh, it's 1 treasure per card that you cast from exile.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that thing can go off.
So
Yeah, Prosper's already the top 15 decks in the past 2 years on EDH track.
Wow.
yeah,
Wow. That's ridiculous. That's kind of like when
Amazing.
Corvold came out, just kind of right up the list.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I mean, Red just has so much impulse draw that, that makes sense to me. I don't even know if Theater of Horrors is technically Theater of Horrors may not technically be a problem. I'm worried about it in a Prosper deck.
With Prosper out, it can be a problem.
Yeah, I was
For
gonna,
sure.
with Prosper, it's an issue.
Prosper's the real issue, but Theater of Horrors with Prosper is an issue.
I guess I'll slime it then.
Okay, so then this card stays exiled, that lovely mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
One would say it's a lonely mountain.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. The person that I want to attack has a Death Toucher as well, so I gotta hold back a Civic Sign for it. I'm gonna pass. For that sweet trade of Death Toucher to Death Toucher.
What is this card?
I'm just gonna start keeping track of my screw ups this way.
Mm-hmm. That's all you, Jeremy.
Yeah. Yeah, I already drew. I'm just looking through my hand, figuring out what the heck this card is I just drew. I think I'm gonna hold off on that, and I will do this instead. Play a Burnished Heart.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Burnished Heart's a good card.
And then I will play Azorius Chancery for land for turn, bouncing this plains back to my hand.
Be ashamed if somebody killed it.
I mean, it wouldn't be fantastic, but I mean, I'd still get to venture into the dungeon.
Yeah, that's true.
So not the end of the world. And there are no good attacks, so I think I'm gonna hold back and pass.
Oh, there's really not.
Attacks all look fine to me.
I mean, that's how I found out that there was no good attacks. My crap died.
Yeah.
So I am going to go and play this land that I exile with Prosper as my land for turn. And I'll make a treasure.
Seems good.
So good.
And so it begins.
Yep.
Okay.
a couple of weeks ago, I actually played Prosper on this channel and was able to get him out turn 2. It was a problem from then on.
Yeah, that's
JN entered the battlefield, right, Phil?
Let's go, and I like playing things on my turn and not having to worry about doing things later sometimes. So I'm gonna Bituminous Blast. Victory.
With Cascade, you're dealing 4 damage to my commander, eh?
That's
and what's that do?
So Cascade happens first, so
Okay, hold on.
Well,
so, do I have...
Cascade happens no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a cast trigger.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a cast trigger, so I would have to... I don't get a chance to respond to the spell until the Cascade goes off, correct?
You can respond to the Bituminous Blast, but you can decide whether the card I cascaded into was Mind Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you cast the Mind Stone?
Oh, I am going to cast the Mind Stone and get another treasure.
Right.
Okay, so we have the cast trigger from Prosper Make a Treasure, Mind Stone as a spell on the stack, and Bituminous Blast as a spell on the stack.
So you are able to respond.
Right. I guess my question was I capable of responding before you were capable of getting more treasures?
You could
You have
go
to
in
have
response to
stifled the trigger, which I don't think you
well,
with.
in response to the cast of Bituminous Blast with the Cascade on the stack, you could have removed Prosper.
Yeah.
That would have been the only way you could have done it.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to find out. That's what I was trying to find out before you flipped.
You can remove Prosper. It doesn't. That doesn't affect it either way.
Swords.
Yay.
And Prosper's 1. Yippity doo, yippity yay.
I'm winning.
You are. Because now you have enough treasure and mana and stuff to get him right back anyway.
You just have to wait a turn.
Yep.
And then Mind Stone resolves and Bituminous Blast resolves.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm going to put Katori back in the command zone.
Okay. And then I'm just going to go pass through the turn.
Oh, okay. Do. Draw. Wow, thank you, deck. That's exactly what else I needed. I'll play a land.
Another land?
Yep. That is just another land. And I'm going to tap 3 because I like to do stuff on my turn as well, even though I probably shouldn't, for a Shimmer.
Well, you're doing it so you don't have to do things on your turn later.
There you go. All right. Let's see. Why not? Jarvis is open, so I'll ping you for 2.
I'm not winning anymore.
You're tied with me for losing.
There you go. That's my turn. Go ahead, Zionum.
Untap. Draw. Mountain.
What is this? Jen, gifting the sub. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Woo!
That's my fat dance.
Oh, it looks like Jen is an ETB where target player has to create a threat meter. Or at least a threat radar, I believe is what it is, where they point to where the threat actually is.
All right, well, I have already created a misplay meter. So who's creating the threat meter?
Done.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. 100%.
Prosper, always.
My turn? Better?
There you go.
Yeah. You are not wrong there.
I'm gonna give Brandon a break for having misplayed the way he did. And I'm gonna throw 4 at Moonbeam.
Nah.
Oh. I'll take the 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Remember his commander.
Yeah. And I will pass with that.
Don't you worry about me.
Well, tap. Draw.
Oh, what was the name of that song?
You're going to have to be a lot more specific. There have been a couple of them in our time.
The one,
Well, one or two maybe.
yeah, it says don't you forget
about me.
Yeah. Was that the name of the song?
Not sure, but that's how it goes. Don't you forget about me.
Yeah.
It's Don't You is the official title, and then Forget About Me in parentheses by Simple Minds.
Ah.
Whoa. See,
Yeah, far out.
this is why I would have never been able to get it.
Alright, we will play
What is up
Island
with
for
my-
turn.
Come on.
And
There you go.
then let's go ahead and tap 3 and sacrifice Burnish Heart.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna search for 2 basic lands and put them onto the battlefield tapped.
Will you
I'll
though?
get a swamp. Yes, I will.
Oh, okay.
It says I can, so I will.
Well, what if I
will
what,
also.
what if I killed it first?
Electricity bill.
You sure you don't want to fail to find since it's up to 2?
Oh.
No, I'm pretty sure I don't want to do that. I could, but I think I'm not going to.
It's okay to fail. We just learn from that.
And a plains.
Don't worry.
And-
it's okay to fail, and then we just learn from there and keep going.
I'll shuffle in a minute because I'm gonna choose a dungeon to go into. I will delve into the Lost Mines of Fandelver, and when I enter the first room, I scry 1.
I see what you did there. Delve into Fandelver.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You caught it.
You got there.
If I had thought about that beforehand, that would have been great, but I can't say that I did. So I will shuffle and then scry 1.
All right. So the next time he gets to go to he gets to pick
So next time-
goblin or treasure token. Okay.
Yes.
And we know there's only one appropriate selection there.
Yes, you ambush the goblins who are clearly looking at the pass you guys would have gone into for the cave. I mean, whatever he wants.
It's always
I'll
a treasure.
keep that on top.
Uh-oh. Keeping it on top, eh?
Yeah.
Mill it. No, just kidding.
And then I'm going to move to combat and swing at Brandon for 2.
All right. 2 it is.
And then
Ding, ding.
that will be my turn. I'll pass.
You didn't even respect you going and flashing something in response.
No.
Draw.
Don't worry. We could. I just don't want to.
I have to do math now. I hate it.
Oh,
This is hard.
math is hard on a Sunday evening.
It's
I thought hard always.
Fair.
it's why I don't like Rakdos. It's why I don't like signets.
It's
They make you do math to use them.
like, oh, pay 1. Oh, wait, how many is that?
Hey, 1, get 2. How much money did I just make?
You made 2, obviously.
Wait, so did I just actually make an extra
Okay.
1?
So I should be good to do this then. So Rakdos signet.
Oh, speaking of the devil.
There it is.
There it is.
Math. Crack the treasure to tap it for 2.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. Prosper.
Prosper.
He's back.
Prosperous.
Then that's all I'm planning on doing for my turn. I want to move to my end step and exile a card with Prosper. It's a Share the Spoils.
Oh, that's a fun card.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I
a
love that
good
card.
one.
Oh.
Hard to do in a game like this, but it's so fun.
So let's see. Sure.
Oh, and it doesn't even matter if we got rid of Prosper, he can still play it.
Yep.
All right.
Until the end of his next turn, he can play it.
Well,
Well,
yes.
right, but the problem is not.
Yeah, even if Prosper's gone, he can still play, yes.
That's a good one. During each player's turn, that player may play a land or cast a spell from one card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, this one gets crazy. This one, I think we've played. Didn't this one hit the field before, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
It wasn't
this
on
gets
very
nutty.
long before I died, but yeah.
Yeah, it gets nutty. All right, if that's your turn, then I'll go ahead and untap my Shiv.
Why did they make Kosei so
Draw.
high, like high condition but low output? Like
Who?
Kosei, you need to be enchanted, equipped, and have a counter on it, just to draw cards equal to the damage you do. And it starts as an 05.
And I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
When I read it as or. Oh yeah, that's a lot harder than I thought. I thought that was going to be a problem, but that's not going to be a problem for a while, maybe.
Like, oh,
No,
you want a mono green? You want a mono green like Voltron commander that does nothing else except draw you a bunch of cards? There you go. Temple of Enlightenment. I'll scribe one.
You know, I wonder why mutated wasn't considered for modified.
Yeah,
It
really should be.
It's the perfect thing that should have been, but wasn't.
I feel like for them to add mutate into modify, they would have then had to add mutate into Kamigawa.
Well, I don't think they would have to add it. It's no different than when they added the keyword of Phyrexian. Did they have to when Vorinclix was on Kaldheim, did they put in a Phyrexian Lord?
Cast my commander pass.
Well, the difference between that is they just changed a creature type, not a mechanic.
Draw. I just drew the worst aura to put on Kosei.
Worst for you or worst for all of us?
No, just worst. Like, just empirically the worst.
Oh, okay.
What, target creature gets -1/-0?
No, make a 1/1 elemental for its power.
Fantastic.
Yes. So you're right. You're right.
It's like, okay. Well then.
Let's, all right. Well, Chishiro?
No, unfortunately not. Oh, wait a minute. That is an interesting line of text that is equally unimportant. Chishiro puts a 1/1 counter on modified creatures on my end step, which means that Kosei will go from a 0/5 to a 1/6, so I make one of them.
Woo. And then the next time?
Terribly excited, I assure you.
I mean, a 1/6 is no joke, dude. That can definitely prevent some stuff coming in.
Just about anything.
Except Death Touch.
It can still block the Death Touch, it just won't live.
You block it.
True.
I'm going to do the combats.
Combats.
I am going to swing the 2/2 at Jarvis on the ground as my only attack.
Oh, I'm taking that too.
Oh, okay.
All right.
In phase 2, I'm going to cast Elemental Mastery targeting Chishiro.
What we got here?
And
Enchanted creature has. Oh, it's the tap thing. Okay.
Yep.
Ew.
Go to instep, put a 1/1 counter on it, pass the turn.
Oh, but then you got to get rid of the elementals at the end of the turn?
As always. Hold on. At the beginning of the next end step. So what I do is I wait for your end step to gain priority, tap it, make my 5, and I have 5 1/1s to swing with.
Ah, okay.
Well, they come in with haste anyway. So
Right, but the problem is that you lose them, so now I'm getting them for maximum turn usage with Chishiro.
So on end step or whatever, then you just make your stuff. You make
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's a neat interaction. Voltron.
Yeah. All right, what do we got?
Planes.
Don't you do it.
Now, got a number of fun things I could potentially do.
Alright.
What fun thing do I want to start with?
You want to do the thing that does the other thing.
Okay, that works.
Perfect. Glad we're on the same
Yeah.
page.
Got a spell in hand.
5,
Alright. Here we go.
2,
Whatever.
2 blue,
I'm playing this card.
2 blue and 5.
Tectonic Rift?
I don't think that was in this precon. Arcane Endeavor.
Oh.
I will roll 2 d8s.
Okay. And pick one.
I pick 2. One of them, I will draw that many cards. Oh yeah, no, choose one. You're right. This is that one. Yeah, I will choose one. Draw cards equal to that result. Then I may cast an instant or sorcery spell with a mana value less than or equal to the other result from my hand without paying its mana cost.
You still pick both. All
True.
the
True.
Yeah.
If you roll the same number.
6 and 8.
Oh. So you could draw 8 cards?
I could.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna draw 8 cards.
Wow. See if I had rolled those dice, everybody, I would have gotten like a 1 and a 2. So that would have been a 7 mana draw one.
Well, you see, I play D&D, so my dice actually like me.
Oh, yeah.
This has not been my experience from what I've heard from others. Usually, dice can be very fickle. Very fickle.
True. Okay, I'm DM, so my dice like me.
Oh, DM. Okay, never mind. Yeah, your guys love you.
And then
Absolutely.
he does what every good D&D player does. When they stop liking him, he just goes and gets new dice.
Exactly. That's why you have like 16 sets of dice.
And I reevaluated the threat meter.
Yeah. Cards in hand? That's a problem.
Cards in hand is a lot. More than I can count. Alright.
Dice life.
Did I draw?
I don't know what you drew, but you need to play something that's like 8 or less, right? Right?
6 or less. An instant or sorcery that's 6 or less.
Oh, then the other result got, or yeah. Derp. I got there. Woo! Brain.
One of those players. I just have a ton of spin downs from all the pre-releases.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like there's Zendikar, Kamigawa. What is this one?
I am going to play
AFR.
Forbidden Alchemy. So I haven't looked at enough cards in my deck yet. So I'll look at the top 4 of my library, put one of them into my hand, and the rest into the graveyard.
Wow. Flashback for 7. So
Yep.
you can do that again, guys.
Zendikar. These are just the ones on my desk. Witherbloom. Prismari.
Alright, I will put that card into my hand,
Kodheim.
and into the graveyard, I'll put 2 lands and a Ronom Unicorn,
Okay.
which is a creature going into the graveyard, so I will venture into the dungeon. And I think, let's see, I can get, what is it, either a treasure or a goblin.
That beautiful green.
War of the Spark.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and choose the treasure this time.
Nice.
Well, of course, you should always choose the treasure.
Well, I mean, having bodies can be nice on occasion, but...
M19.
Alright, and there are no good attacks.
Coria.
I thought it matters to Brandon, and Brandon will make that bad attack.
Oh, I would.
Yep.
Oh, there's Rivals Ixalan.
I do have something else. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and craft that treasure.
Darn
Tap the
fast,
planes.
I'll have you know that I buy my dice bags at like anywhere between $20 to $30 a pop, and they come with bourbon. No, they come with
Whiskey.
whiskey. Thank you. He knows what's up.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, I and they sell them at grocery stores, which is very weird for niche hobbies like tabletop role playing games.
Y'all were talking.
Yeah.
Y'all were talking about Demir. I got that one from one of the Ravnica releases.
What else?
I'll play a Felwar Stone.
Felwar Stone.
And then I am going to move to discard and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards in hand. So I'm going to have to discard 6.
How upsetting for you.
And some of them might be creatures, so I might get some more triggers.
One.
Is the loneliest. Oh, sorry.
You'll get one trigger.
Yeah, no, I actually won't get any because I already got that trigger for this turn. You're right. It's only once per turn.
Yeah, otherwise it would just be a Sever's cash machine.
Yeah.
Just for self mill. How did that happen? Whoops.
Oopsie.
Having it be able to do it any number of times on a turn is too much, but having it happen just once per turn made venturing into the dungeon very weak, in my opinion.
Right, that's what made it weak. Well, that's what made venturing into the dungeon weak.
Oh, it could have been. It could have been much better if you could do it more times.
Well, yeah, Zephyrus might be, but
Yeah, that's it.
we'll see.
It could be better if they did more times, and then it also got rebalanced in alchemy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you said buying liquor in a grocery store. Where I live, you cannot buy liquor in a grocery store.
Nope. State-run ABC stores.
Yep.
Oh, state-run ABC stores.
Yep. But yes, I'm very familiar with the Sea Royal bags. Big fan. Big fan. Right, yep, there you go, Darth. Sea Royal.
Get a little Sea Royal.
Kind of like EDH Neo Royal.
Shameless plug.
Oh.
Because were you not running the Rat Pack on a recent video in the house?
Yes, you might be able to go over and see me playing, the old Fangs of Greece on and getting demolished by Neo Royal and company. So.
All right, it's like we're seizing the spoils.
I want to cast Share the Spoils.
All right.
Any blue player want to respond to that with any level of respect? No? Okay.
I do get the cast trigger from Prosper for a treasure.
Okay.
And then as long as no one's countering it, I get it. We all exile the top 3 cards of our library. Face up. And then we may play a land or cast a spell from among them once a turn. And
Turn.
what?
Only on our turn, right?
Yeah, only on our turn. And you may spend mana as though a mana of any color to do so. And when you do that, you exile the top card of your library.
So you're always refilling it.
Yes. So I got Bag of Devouring, Piper of the Swarm, and a Mountain.
So, it's only the top card, not the top 3.
Oh, I thought it was the top card. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the top card.
Wow.
There's only one card per person.
Oh, crap.
Then Bag of Devouring was my top one.
I'm pretty sure that a Plains was my top one. I'll shuffle those other 2 in.
I want to do the same. Reading the card explains the card.
It does, typically. So for me, it's a Mole Drifter.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
You
I
lost
don't-
Fire Valley.
Rid of these. 2, 4.
Well, I will go and...
Brandon, were we shuffling the cards we revealed in excess?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah,
All right.
We'll just shuffle those.
Sounds fair. Although Champion of Land will be pretty great, making 5 1/1 elementals and then
Yeah.
calling it down. No worries. Fine. Fine. It's fine.
That sucks.
It's
Then
I just saw my
finally
if it's any
chose-
consolation, I just saw my first vehicle of the game. So
Yeah.
So I finally picked the 6 I'm gonna discard if y'all are curious what they are or not.
sure, why not disclose?
Planes, Arcane Sanctum, Thoughtful Investigation, Eternal Dragon, Meteor Golem, and Revivify.
Okay,
Meteor Golem.
Yep.
man.
Now, I am then for. I want to cast. Is it Chemister?
Mm-hmm.
And
Little goblin.
I'm going to play that Mossfire Valley as my land for turn because I missed a land drop, but I don't want to miss a land drop.
And let me read this. That player may play a land or cast when they do exile top card of their library. Okay, so you'll play the
Yes.
Mossfire Valley, and then you'll exile the top card for share the spoils.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And that's one and tap it, get red or green.
Red and green. It's a signet land.
Yay, more math.
you were asking for math.
And then
And don't forget your treasure token.
I get another treasure. Well, then I'll exile this other card. It'll be my Soul Ring.
Ooh,
yeah,
great. Punish the tree, nab that soul ring.
And I think that is all I want to do for my turn. And in my end step, I am going to go and exile card underneath Prosper.
Okay.
It's a swamp.
During each player's turn. So you can only do that.
Once per turn.
Once per turn and only on your turn.
And it's only from the cards exiled beneath it. So we can only do the Soul Ring, the Mole Drifter, your planes, and the other artifact that Jarvis has.
Yes.
Right.
Which
Which is what again?
Bag of Devouring.
Oh, bank. That's a fun card too.
Where does it say only once per turn?
It says play a land or cast a spell.
Okay, so that just indicates once is allowed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I'm good now. Hooray. Alright, so you are good?
Yep.
Again, if you could do that repeatedly over and over again, that would be broken as crap.
Yeah.
Look at the one drops I had underneath there.
Exactly. It's nasty.
Okay, let's see. Spoils is... Okay.
Plains, Mole Drifter,
Yep.
Bag of Devouring, and Soul Ring.
Alright, I'm going to...
The card draw.
That...
Gonna be honest, I almost evoked the Mole Drifter.
I would not have blamed you for that at all.
I'll be frank, I'm really torn between the Soul Ring and the Mole Drifter right now.
Whatever you don't play, I'll probably end up playing the other one.
Yeah.
The only reason why I didn't evoke the Mole Drifter was I didn't want you to venture into the dungeon again.
True.
Yeah. So, question: when you're casting from exile, are you still allowed to cast for the evoke trigger, or do you have to pay the full four and a blue?
Oh, you choose the cost that you pay. You evoke it.
Okay, so you can still evoke even from exile. Okay.
It's just if you evoke it, since it's gonna go back into Jeremy's graveyard, he will get to go into the next room of the dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I understand. Yeah. I'm gonna take the I probably, if I was a smart individual, I'm not a smart man. I'm gonna pay the 3 and evoke the Mole Drifter to draw the 2.
That will go into my graveyard.
And
Triggering Zephyrus.
then there will be the trigger for the spoils. The spoils would trigger before I get to draw?
Yeah, it means it would, trigger on cast.
Right.
Yeah.
So, oh, sad robot.
Ooh.
Alright,
All
so
right. And then I'll draw my 2.
Yep, and then Cephas will resolve, and I will enter the fungal cavern. Yes, the fungal cavern. Target creature gets. No, wait, never mind. I had that backwards.
Fungal cavern. Do.
Can't read on that.
It's actually the fungi cavern.
It is.
So are you saying? Are you saying that you're not a fun guy?
No, I'm not. I'll enter the dark pool. Each opponent loses a life and I gain a life.
Is it possible that I have 2 mics turned on in OBS, Brandon? No, it is not possible. Zynum, do you have me turned up again?
I actually have my microphone, my speaker output ahead, but I'm going to turn it down because that had been a problem before. Go for it.
Okay.
Ooh, now I can't hear you. Try it again.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't really talking as loud as I normally talk, so I just want, Phil is saying that I do have a bit of an echo, so I wanted to make sure that we were, because it looks like we're all muted on spell table, so.
I don't see anyone getting picked up.
Yeah.
No, I've dropped my audio output on my end, so we should be good now.
Yep.
Everyone get the 1 life lost.
Oh.
Yes.
Cool.
I did not. But I should. There we go. Now I did. Did you gain your life?
I did.
Oh, okay. Very good. Cool. Alrighty. So then for my next bag of tricks. Can't play that. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, for my next bag of tricks, I'm going to tap for 3 and play a vehicle. What do you know? It's an aerial surveyor. Bring it up for folks on the screen. 2 and a white is a 3/4 with flying. Whenever it attacks, if defending player controls more lands than I do, I search my library for a basic planes and put it on the battlefield tapped and shuffle. It has crew 2.
White ramp, nice.
Yep. Perfectly on curve late in the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who do we have to attack? Who can I attack? Is there anybody I can attack?
We'll have some kind of defenders for certain things.
3.
Let me see here. Is the Cephas is a 2/3, so
Yeah,
Jeremy may be the best place to go.
Yeah.
probably.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
Oh, the Master is currently a
3/3.
Oh, it's the artifact count. Never mind, you're good. I thought it had to be an artifact creature. No, it's an artifact count. Yeah, so it would probably be Jeremy is the best place to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So I'm going to, beginning of combat, I'll have an artifact creature gain lifelink and vigilance, which will be the Master of Ethereum. And Jeremy for 3.
3?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take 3 and go to 37.
Cool. And could be pass.
In your end step, I'll tap Cheshire to make my 5 elementals.
No.
Untap. Draw.
Anybody got settled wreckage?
Colors.
Wow, that's considering what I just drew, that'd be very rude of you. I think I just hold that up for now. I'm gonna pay 1 to cast the Soul Ring from Jarvis.
Yep.
I'll exile a Cranko 10th Street Kingpin under the spoils.
Now I've muted my microphone in Spell Table and in Streamlabs. I wanted to see if everybody out there can still hear me. So you just keep going. Bill, can you still hear me? Wow. Okay. That's what it is then. Well, I'll be dipped in peanut butter and called Skippy. I never knew that's how it worked. All right. Things you learn when you don't know what the hell you're doing. Fantastic.
Let's see here.
Because I had definitely had my mic. I have had my mic going in spell table since I started streaming. So
That's very interesting because on me you show muted.
Yeah, same.
yeah, well, it's muted. So I'm ripping the audio out of Discord. So assuming it's picking up Discord's audio, and it was also picking up my microphone this time from whatever.
Tap.
Streamlabs. There we go. Looking at the program explains the program.
Interesting.
There we go.
I'm not gonna pay the for it.
I never knew that, everybody. Thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. I suck at streaming. Don't know why you're here, but I appreciate you being here anyway.
Well, they're here to see me lose as I cast Vastwood Search from my hand. I'll grab 2 forests. So with that fun out of the way,
Cat.
Cat.
the picture
Away, cat.
is the way. Baby. I got 5 angry boys who want to cause havoc.
Yes, indeed.
Where is the tidiest living room I can throw these 5 boys at?
Brandon's.
Everywhere.
Always at Brandon. He's got the highest life total.
That is true. I do have the highest life total.
Jeremy has the least amount of
3
blockers.
blockers. I get
Shh.
2.
Don't look over here. There's nothing to see here. Literally.
Like I'm stuck between Brandon and Jarvis, but
What?
Too many
Dude,
cards.
Jen.
I don't understand.
Thank you, Jen.
You could-
Seriously. Y'all are too kind. Seriously.
I'm sorry, Jarvis. Cards in hand.
I have a total of 6 cards in hand.
That's 6 too many. I'm in combat from the 5 boys of Jarvis.
Okay, I have a response.
No, you don't.
For 2 and a
You're-
black,
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh.
Oof.
Until end of turn, this player.
Furniture.
In response, then. Yeah, that's a big lose 10. I'm gonna pay 3. If I'm gonna Chaos Warp one of them.
Oh, nice.
That's a good use of Chaos Warp.
Good old
Hopefully.
Rhythm of the Wild.
Oh, there we go.
That was a good Chaos Warp there.
Oh no.
If you blue players thought you were interacting with my board already with your minimum counterspell count.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess that's only 4 elementals coming your way. I'm assuming you're taking a 4, so I take the 8.
I'm gonna take 3.
We are losing your
No, I'll
volume a
take 4,
little,
never mind.
Jarvis.
Oh, sorry, I sat back a little bit. Actually, no, I'll take the 4. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'll sacrifice my elementals and take 8.
Well,
That will be my turn. On end step, I put a 1/1 counter each modified creature, and I will have to step out for just a second, but otherwise that is my turn.
cool.
Rhythm of the Wild's scary. I can't do anything about it.
The fact that they have Rhythm of the Wild in that deck, and then Kamigawa basically reprinted a Rhythm of the Wild for modified creatures. I'm trying to remember the other name of that enchantment.
Invigorating Hot Springs.
Yeah, it's the Hot Springs. Dude. Having both, nutty. Thank you, Jen. I'm not. It's not that I actually think that I suck at it, because streaming an EDH game is really not that hard. It's just, it's the little nuances of not recognizing that Discord is also picking up my voice this entire time.
It scares us like that and remind us that Grumgoy's in there.
Yeah, Grumgully's also in that Precon. It's pretty crazy. Sorry, Jeremy.
It's all good. It's all good. So I am gonna start by tapping 3 for propaganda.
Ooh,
Ew.
gross.
I gotta protect myself somehow.
You protected yourself by saying "don't swing at me," and he didn't.
Yeah, but there are 2 of you as well that might swing at me. So if you swing at me, you gotta pay for it.
There you
What's
go.
this combat thing you speak of?
What is this combat?
Oh, I know you're not swinging.
Yeah, I just outvalue you all by every possible way.
Yes.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Propaganda. Paying two to go get stuff. Love it.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome.
All right.
Alright.
Grumgully is a really cool, like, uncommon commander. It was crazy to me that Grumgully was so overprinted that that was like the throw-in legendary that they put in like the deck builders toolkits and stuff, with like all the other like just throw-in items that they had back, I think for Theros. It was Theros Beyond Death. It was just amazing that was just a throw-in commander, but it can be such a fun thing. I actually really love that card when you mix it in like Shattergang Goblins with the Persist Putrid Goblin or whatever, the one that's too dumb to die.
But it's cruel.
Yeah, like I said, if you
Cruel.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
as in that makes it not fun.
oh, I see. Yes. I see. I like Gruul. I like all colors of Magic, actually. Like, everybody asks me what's my favorite color. No idea. No
See,
clue.
Gruul likes to attack, and I don't like to attack.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there you go. You got it figured out. Jeremy, I'm just talking over your turn. My bad. You just do.
It's all good. It's all good.
You think about whatever you want to do, and think about what you've done, and with that propaganda.
About what I'm done.
He's almost done with this cave. Well, the dungeon.
Yeah.
Almost.
Jarvis
no,
is Esper.
Yeah. But I will not build an Esper deck because I feel bad when I do.
Why?
They get really mean.
Yeah, most Esper decks can.
This is the card I wanted to play.
All right.
I steer directly into the meanness.
Oh, is that the Illusionists?
Yes, men, wily illusionist.
Lots of text on this one.
Second card each turn, I created an illusion.
Gets +1/+0 for each other illusion.
Yep.
Wow.
And whenever an illusion I control dies, I may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to that creature's power from my hand into the battlefield.
Wow. That's a good one. That's a fun one. Coach J-Ro made a tokens min deck, and quite a cool commander there. So if you're looking for a cool mono blue commander that's not your standard mono blue commander, if you just like drawing cards, definitely recommend wow. Recommend min.
What?
Wow. All right. I retire. I'm done.
You recommend it.
Yep. Don't forget to
Zion,
hydrate.
you back?
Yes, I've been back for a little bit. You probably noticed the life total from 39 to 31. But no, I'm here. I saw the propaganda, I saw the men.
Okay.
I was having Vietnam flashbacks of playing against a men deck where, an illusion dies and then there's a torrential Gearhulk that's landing and casting a spell for free. Arcanus, I've seen land. I think Jinky Taxes may have been in that deck. So yeah, I've seen that deck put in work.
So I'm gonna follow up men
Sounds like fun.
with a Plague Crafter.
Plague Crafter.
When ATBs, everyone has to sacrifice a creature or a planeswalker. Each player who can't discards a card.
Can't
So
or
I'm gonna
won't.
discard or gonna sacrifice Plague Crafter to itself.
Seems
I
good.
will sacrifice Kosei.
All right.
Is it Commissary?
I will, I guess, sack the Shimmer.
Creature enter my graveyard, so I'll venture, and in the final room, I will draw a card. And that is my second card drawn for turn, so I'll create an illusion.
Do you have any creatures in? Well, never mind. You do have creatures in your graveyard.
I have lots of creatures in my graveyard.
Let me know when you're targeting.
What?
Because you've now completed a dungeon, so you get a. He gets a targeted creature in his graveyard.
Yes, I do. You're right.
So he's targeting now, or
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking through, pulling out the
I
creatures so I know
want
what.
to make it very easy for you. I want to Rakdos Charm your graveyard.
That's easy.
But
oh,
but
Get
before
wrecked!
you do that, all right.
He said- Oh,
That
man.
exiles my graveyard, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna get rid of the Rhythm of the Wilds, but
No
no.
need to get rid of the rhythm. All I was going to do is just have. It was just going to be Grumgully, is pretty much what it was going to be, is Grumgully.
I was gonna get the meter golem and get rid of the rhythm, but okay.
Well, now you're not.
Sure.
Well,
Definitely
let's
not
be honest.
share the spoils. Definitely not that. Not at all. Why would you
No,
get
I
rid of
like to share the spoils. I think that's an awesome card. I wanted to see that in play.
Let's be honest. You were going for the Mole Drifter to draw more cards.
There we go.
You're right. I probably would have actually done that.
Yeah.
You can't deceive us.
You're right. You're right.
Your deception is noted.
And still no good attacks for me. So I think that's going to be it for my turn, and I'm also going to have to step away for a minute.
Okay, I'll untap.
Feed the cat.
Draw.
Let's see. How does this work? Does this work the way I think it does?
Land for turn is going to be that swamp, so I want to get treasure back again.
Okay.
How much mana do I have?
Lots.
Yeah, but now I have to count mana. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For 6, a red and a black, I'm gonna cast
Oh.
Fevered Suspicion.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
So opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. You may cast any number. And it has rebound. Because of course it has rebound.
Because it's fair and balanced.
Okay, so each opponent exiles cards from the top.
Fevered Suspicion?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. So there we go. I guess
Non-land.
I'll go first. So we'll exile a non-land card. So that is unfortunately my Whirler Rogue.
Okay.
That was a flip. Which
Yeah.
you need to see it. ETBs would give you 2 colorless Slopthers with flying. Tap 2 artifacts. Target creature can't be blocked.
Oof. All right.
Alright.
Yep.
Well, that stinks.
As I read, Favor Suspicions was even worse is that the lands exiled this way aren't put to the bottom like other effects of the kind. They're just straight exiled.
Yes.
And what a 2/2. And I'll get my 2/1/1 Copters.
Yep.
And then
Well, we don't even know what Jeremy's revealed. So,
Planes. Phantasmal Image.
Ooh.
okay. And you revealed a shamanic revelation.
yeah, I did.
There we go. I'm gonna put that there so that I remember that that's not mine.
Yeah, it's gonna go off to the side for me.
Anything good to copy with Phantasmal Image?
Yes, your own Whirler Robe. Then your Shamanic Revelation draws you 7.
That was probably, you are right. That's
Yeah,
probably
that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be pretty cool.
So the way it would work is you would cast Shamanic Revelation, then the clone, then Whirler Robe.
Yep.
In that order.
I'll just put this here, so that way.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oof.
4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't have any creatures with power 4 or greater, so I just draw 7 cards.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, and remember, you cast 3 spells from exile, so you get 3 more treasure.
Yep.
Yep. That's such a good deck.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Definitely the strongest of the 4 D&D decks.
Yeah. Actually,
At least from what I've seen, at least.
The Bant one is terrifying. If you leave the commander alone.
If you leave the commander alone.
well, yeah, the Gruul one has that dragon that doubles attack triggers. Or no.
No.
Human that doubles the attack triggers, but it's the dragon that floats the mana.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the other dragon that floats mana on attack. So
True.
That would be cool. So all of those payoffs are on the lower end of, or on the higher end of the curve.
Right.
Meanwhile, Prosper has everything on the lower end.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Prosper's just so fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast another card from exile. I'm gonna cast that Sad Robot.
Okay.
So when I do, I get 1 more treasure back. And I have to exile a card. It's gonna be a swamp. And now I'll go get a basic land. And since I keep missing them, I'll go get a mountain.
Such a good deck. Prosper does the thing that Rakdos is relatively bad at, and that is ramping. Yeah, that's 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's ramp and card draw on the same body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, oh, we're going to give you ramp and card draw on your commander. That's never broken.
Okay.
Sad robot. Bam, 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 bam.
And I'm also not going to attack. Let me go to see what I'm going to discard because I have to discard 4.
Well, we should exile for Prosper first.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Grim Hireling.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
For those who don't know what a Grim Hireling is, you need to get one if you play black.
Yeah, you do. It turns
Yeah.
treasure into kill spells, and I think it makes 2 whenever a creature deals combat damage.
Yes.
Yep, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create 2 treasure tokens, 1 single black, sacrifice X treasures, target creature gets -X/-X. So it's not destroy, it's none of that crap. It's -X/-X.
You heard why I didn't put this in my treasures deck? You have to do combat damage. Meaning
Right.
I have to swing. And I
Yeah.
don't like doing that. I am discarding 4 cards. Swamp, the most important one out of all the cards is Throes of Chaos.
Oh,
no.
Fiend Lash, and Bucknard's Everfull Purse.
Oh my.
Oh, that's a fun card.
That's a name. All right.
I didn't want to have to roll a d4.
There you go.
Well, I got you covered. I got a handful of those around.
Oh, I have
Perfectly
my
fine.
dice. I have my dice here. I just didn't want to go and roll them.
Well, that's a mistake then, because rolling dice is awesome.
That's all I'm doing.
That's all I'm doing.
That's it.
I'm just,
Yeah, that's it.
just gonna casually like wreck your lives. All right. Sure. All right. Untap. And hey, I have a feeling things are about to escalate unless we can find a board wipe from somewhere.
Yeah.
Draw.
The one thing I will say is that you don't want to really board wipe, most likely until after Fever Suspicion goes off the second time, because otherwise I get a head start on you when it comes back to rebuilding.
You got a head start on us for rebuilding because of your deck. Like I don't know. It's only because of Fever Suspicion that I'm getting this head start on rebuilding.
And it's not only, but it definitely gives me
It
free
certainly
spells to
helps.
go and do it.
It certainly helps.
Dang. All right. Well, I think I have more than 2 basic lands, so I'm gonna play this Prairie Stream.
Mm-hmm.
It'll come in untapped. I like how we've just forgot about Share the Spoils. Like, what's even under it anymore?
It is your plains, a Krenko Tinstry Kingpin, a swamp, and a bag of devouring.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't forget about it.
I haven't forgotten about it either.
I used it to cast your sad robot.
I know that. I was just trying.
I forgot about it last time with, potentially playing a planes, but, oh well.
All right, and the Phantasmal image is the copy of the Whirler Rogue, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, that's fun.
No, it's not.
We have to get rid of both Whirler Rogues as priority 1 because that turns Grim Hireling on. Actually, no. We just have to kill a Grim Hireling when it lands, or just prevent it from landing, blue players.
I like how you act like there's something I can do about it.
Yeah, really. This is a pre-con.
Hey, they have some counter spells
It's
in
like-
Precon deck.
How dare you?
Yeah, not many.
How dare you not run Mana Drain? What's wrong with you? What?
Hey, one of the best counter spells of all time was printed in Precon.
Fierce Guardianship, yes.
No, that's no. We don't count Fierce Guardianship as a counter spell. That's just no.
No.
Like Dockside being a ram spell in Just Guide. No, that's not what that was. No. Is Access Denied not in the stock vehicles list?
What?
Access Denied. It converts a spell into Thopters.
I don't know. I'm going to pay a white, and I'm going to do a swift configuration on my Katori, which seems bad, but it's going to enchant it, and it's a vehicle artifact with crew 5 and loses other card types.
Like you just turned your commander into a vehicle.
Yep, sure did.
Because that's how he's going to keep it alive. Right?
So then there's white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6,
6, 7, 8.
Organic Extinction.
Organic Extinction, destroy all non-artifact creatures. So you'll still have your Thopters. Which is bad.
Don't have any responses.
Nothing from me.
Sad robot.
Well, the only response from me is I will venture into the dungeon. Let's see, what dungeon do I want to go into this time?
So I'll put my Whirler Rogue and Sad Robot. Because
sad robot doesn't die.
that's right, it is an artifact. There we go.
I'll go back into the Lost Mines of Phandelver again and scry 1.
Alrighty.
And I'll put that on the bottom.
Yep. Well, that is the only way that I can currently help anything at all. So
All that did some
Pass.
work.
pass. It
Understand.
might have delayed something. But I don't really feel like it probably. I don't know.
Let's see here.
I'll see if my
Prosper now does cost 8 to cast, and I'm not going to get 3 treasures off of him.
Very true.
yeah, I guess that's true.
Let's see here. So that costs 1.
Now I am able to cast him again right away, so
Right. Oh, we were quite aware they were able to custom right away.
But would you do that, or is the Grim Hireling more important?
why not both?
So what's going on?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how he would cast Grim Hireling and his commander that costs 8 now.
That's right now 12 mana.
Right now I have 6, 7, 8.
9.
9, 10, 11 mana.
11.
Get to cast a land from exile.
Oh yeah.
Which if I cast Prosper first, gives me a total of 13 mana.
Treasure, so that's 2 extra mana.
Yeah,
so he
yeah.
does both.
Yeah.
There you go.
So he can do both.
Yeah.
So
Eats up a turn, but it's there.
I don't know how much of a turn it eats up because he swings swings a Doctor at each of us, gets the combat damage, makes 3 treasures off of it.
Yep. Which is fine.
Oh, we'll have to pay 2 to attack me.
Oh no, you'll have to pay 2. Gosh.
Shalls butts
1,
and shucks, Batman.
2, 3, 4. Replay Cheshire. I'm gonna give it a +1/+1 counter.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. I'm gonna give it haste instead, not the 1/1 counter. I'm gonna give it haste. 1, 2, 3. I'll play Rishkar, Team of Renegade. I will also give it haste on its ETB trigger. I'll put a 1/1 counter on Chishiro and him.
Mm-hmm.
Play Cranko. Silk Guard. That's going to be an interesting card for people. Together. This one I'm just going to put a 1/1 counter on him. No haste. And then at the end of my turn, I put a 1/1 counter on each modified creature. That's the turn.
What is Silk Guard?
Put X 1/1 counters among. Oh, but put a 1/1 counter on X. Target creatures you control. Equipment or as a modified creatures gain hexproof until end of turn.
Yep.
Gain hexproof until end of turn.
Yep. Pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we can do. What's the right thing to do? That's the question.
Banefire for 28 targeting Jarvis.
Wait, what?
What? What? What did we say?
I've done the least amount of damage during this game. Well, 2 life totals. Emotional damage might be a different story.
I think that's the deal with Prosper. It's like you're just sitting there watching all of it happen, and it's like, oh no, it's coming. It's gonna happen. When's it happening? Ah.
All right, so I'm gonna play the swamp from the shared spoils from my land for turn, and that'll exile Darkwater Catacombs.
Wow. Just gave him more mana, huh? Okay.
Well, took one, gave one.
Yeah. Costs 1.
But I actually have something I'm gonna do that will help deal with that issue. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna utter end shared spoils.
At long last, the evil's defeated.
So, Does that exile or just destroy?
It's exile.
Okay. And then my Faggot Devouring is exiled forever as well.
Yep.
That would mean my planes would be exiled forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my Darkwater Catacombs is as well.
And don't forget to put your Phantasmal image in the graveyard.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you.
No problem.
My kid is being so cute. Being cute.
Miss
Oh, she's-
Kitty.
This kitty.
They always are. And
Yeah. Anyway.
I'll bring back Sephirus.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right.
So untap. Beginning of the upkeep.
Mhm.
I am going to rebound Fevered Suspicion.
Nice.
I revealed Rishkar's expertise, which I could have definitely have used. Don't worry. I only brought my cards for me to play.
It's a non-land.
Yeah.
I have to exit.
I have revealed Universal Surveillance. Improvise. X blue blue blue. Draw X cards.
Extract Brain. Target opponent chooses X cards from their hand. Look at those cards. You may cast spells from among them without paying their mana cost.
From
Womp. So I hit 2 X spells.
Yep.
Is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
I'm not able to cast either of those.
Well, you can, but X will just be 0.
So I'd rather just leave them exiled.
Okay.
And Rishkar's expertise.
Draw 2, play a 5 drop or lower.
Why does it have to be a 5-drop or lower? Why can't it be more?
Specifically says Rishkar specifically states it has to be 5 or lower. It's part of the expertise cycle.
So, I guess I'll draw that too. And
Oh, that's an exile.
if he casts it, it goes to the grave, right?
Oh shoot, that's right. Yes.
yeah,
Not that this thing runs like Eternal Witness or anything useful. So
yeah. So
Yeah.
here's we'll go there. I am going to Chaos Warp for free one of the Thopters.
okay.
Yep.
I'd love to see the Thopter's kill spell right now. Let's go. Thopter kill spell.
Well, at least I'll be drawing the kill spell then.
No, like I'm hoping that it's a instant or sorcery. So we'll see.
Yeah, but I haven't drawn for turn, so I'll be drawing it for turn.
Right.
Draws into a wrath.
Well, you guys will know I have it.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
Very true.
A literal kill spell. Okay.
Terminate. You all know I have it.
Fantastic.
Fun.
You need to stop being so cute, kitty. Just go in your scratch house.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Prosper.
Mm-hmm.
Prosperous prosper.
That is a thing.
Land for turn is a mountain.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Sacrifice it, but it's gonna come back right away.
Ireland.
Or a Grim Hireling. 1 treasure.
It's also a thing.
So
Yup.
what's kind of safe right now is that Jeremy cannot be attacked. So I could I will have 1 Thopter swinging at Brandon and 1 at Zynum.
No blocks.
No blocking.
Okay. So I get to create 2 treasures for each opponent, right?
Correct.
Yep.
So I'll be up to 5 treasures.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we agree that Jarvis is the problem, right?
Yes, that was from the point where he says I'm playing Prosper Tomebound today.
True, but more so than normal, right?
No, this is exactly how a Jarvis deck plays against 3 other Precons. Like, no one else has the draw power and ramp ability that Prosper has. That's just
Yeah.
the game. So, no, I definitely propose a 3-on-1. No, he's absolutely Nicol Bolas.
I never agree to that. What?
I just want to make sure we were all on the same page here.
I want to move to my end step then.
So wait,
And-
I'm attacking Jeremy. What?
I couldn't attack Jeremy. Wait, what?
No, I'm just saying.
Physicist.
Wow. Oh, because it has to spend. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's
I don't
interesting.
know. I think this might be the first card I'm exiling underneath Prosper that probably will not be cast. Because
Yeah,
seven mana is a lot,
It is a lot.
Yeah.
and that's it.
And thanks for everyone for not telling me that I make a 2/2 Snake Spirit with Menace from Jishiro when I enchanted it with Elemental Mastery. No worries. Not that it mattered, like... Oh, but it's a 2/2 Red Spirit with Menace. What does that spirit look like anyways?
Pretty fun times.
Well, I completely read right past that.
I barely know my deck. You want me to know your deck too?
Draw.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's still Magic.
I expected you to give me coaching plays on what I'm how I'm misplaying in this game, besides not killing you immediately.
How would you kill me immediately?
No reason. Don't worry about it.
Did Brandon got to you before the game, didn't he?
Right, it had nothing to do with the legacy of your commander whatsoever. He and I have been sidebarring this whole time. In fact, I am streaming our sidebarring right now. We're trash talking Brandon.
We're gonna get plowed.
Yes.
Jarvis.
Yep.
Oh, the plow.
The plow. Whenever it attacks, add white, and gain 3 life until the end of turn. I don't lose mana as steps and phases end, but it is a crew 6. So, but it is a 6/3 plow.
It is a crew 2.
Yeah, it's crew 2 with your commander.
It is.
It only makes it a vehicle. It doesn't strip the text.
Loses all other card types, not abilities. Aha! 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 I can read. That's a lie. Anyway. Fantastic. I'm just going to cast another creature, because why not? Silvermer. Mer. Alright. Let's see. Other artifact creatures I control get +1/+1. Sure. I'm going to tap my Silvermer to turn my Aerial Surveyor into, to crew it up and finally do what this deck is supposed to do here on turn 20. Let's see. There's a Flying Thopter over there. Jarvis, how many lands do you have?
I have 3, 7, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So more than me. Fantastic.
Yeah, but you don't want to swing that. Maybe then I'll have to kill it.
That's okay.
Then kill it.
Yep. I'm going to, beginning of combat, target the Surveyor to give it lifelink and vigilance. On attack trigger, I'll search for that basic planes, put it on the battlefield tapped.
You declared your attack at me?
I did.
Okay. Since you guys know I have it, I will terminate your Surveyor.
That's fine. I got my ramp out of it.
All suns must set sometime.
Indeed. I find a basic planes, I put that onto the battlefield tapped, and pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh.
I like oohs and ahs and spiciness. There we go.
No, I think I'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a Spearbreaker Behemoth.
Okay.
He is going to enter the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter.
Big boy.
That's
That'd be a giant beast.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Beast.
Big boy.
Hey, Zynum,
What's up?
if you want to swing at me with Krenko to make a lot of goblins so we can start chipping away at life totals, you can.
This is the way. Combat. I'll swing Krenko at Brandon. Krenko trigger.
Okay.
Put a 1/1 counter on it, and make how many goblins?
As many as his power, so that's 4.
Yep. So I'll make 4 of them.
There we go.
All right. Then I will proceed to end step and put a 1/1 counter on my modified creatures. That's the turn.
All right.
These guys get. Oops. +1/+1. What if it's Kranko's power right now? It is a 1/2 for 1/1 counters. Yep, that checks out. Okay, that's it for me.
I'll play a Sunken Hollow for land for turn. I control more than 2 basic lands, so come in untapped. And alright, so what is a bigger issue?
Everything.
Prosper or the Grim Hireling?
The Grim Hireling's even more ramp than Prosper offers, and it's also removal. So while we're trying to kill him,
Prosper's going to cost a ton. Grim Hireling is.
Prosper could still come back. Grim Hireling can't.
I mean,
you're in Rakdos. Are you sure Grim Hireling can't come back?
yeah.
Easily. Can't come back easily.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was just getting ready to get at is, Prosper is going to cost a ton.
I could make it so that Grim Hireling could not come back permanently.
Oh, well, if you're going to exile it, then I don't know. I don't know why we're even discussing.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that should go?
Yeah, because that's going to make more treasure for evasive attackers that none of us are choosing to run creatures to deal with.
It's not that I'm not choosing to it. I'm not drawing them.
Alright, so that's 2 white, 2 black.
We're all playing precons, but I'm treating it like either these are constructed decks with all cards from Magic's history. We're just choosing not to run flyers, as is most in EDH, where we just like, no, who runs flyers?
I'll cast an Ashen Rider. So I'll exile the Grim Hireling.
Ashen Rider, eh? What is that?
Not the Rhythm of the Wild?
No.
Not the Rhythm of the Wild.
No, not the Rhythm.
You don't sound too sure about that. Are you sure not the Rhythm?
I'm positive.
Which the Rider in itself is a 5/5 flyer. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Nice. All right. I get it.
And then I am going to cast a Wayfarer's Bauble.
Perfectly on curve. Excellent.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's still no good attacks for me.
There aren't. There are no good attacks, Jeremy.
I know. Like, all you guys are Brandon are vehicles, but
This one's not.
right? That one's not. Okay.
That one gets as big as the amount of artifacts that I have.
Yeah. Yeah, so no good attacks. So I'm gonna sit back and pass.
Okay.
Sitting back and passing. Do. What we got?
I still say Jeremy's a threat. I haven't moved my threat meter at all.
Me?
Draw.
Why me? I haven't done anything this game.
You're playing Esper, bro.
That just comes with the turn.
3 of which is red. Right?
Yes.
Where did that card go? Oh no, only 2 of it had to be red, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to cast a Reckless Endeavor.
A response to the Reckless Endeavor as soon as Brandon passes priority.
Hold on. I need to read what it is. Roll 2d12 and choose one result. Reckless Endeavor deals damage equal to that result to each creature, then create a number of treasure tokens equal to... Oh, shnikes.
That's a problem.
This is indeed a problem.
That is indeed a problem. You know what?
Show my dice any love, so it's probably not a problem. They
Pass,
stay here in their plastic box all the time.
pass priority.
I'm going to activate Spirit Breaker Behemoth 3 times, giving Kranko, Rishkar, and Chishiro indestructible till end of turn.
In response to you doing the targeting Kranko,
Sure. You really want me to activate it once more?
Yeah, I want to make you do it.
Okay, fine. Do it.
Am I gonna make you do it? No, because you do have one more mana.
That I do. So you'd have to have 2 kill spells.
Okay.
And this is a precon deck. It's a Prosper precon deck, but they're not kill spell heavy. They want you to do the thing. More importantly, they want your opponents to do their thing.
Yes.
That's how I know I'll never be hired at Wizards. All right, here's this precon deck. No tolerant, 15 counter spells.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough mana to do it, but okay.
All right, so Xynum stuff has got the indestructible now.
Just the non-tokens have indestructible.
Okay, that's fine.
I have no responses.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the same d12 2 separate times. First time, I get a 10. Second time, I get an 8.
Oh.
That's exactly why you do that. That's why you do that.
Yeah.
Well, I want to go and deal 8 damage to everything, and I want to get 10 treasures.
Sounds good.
All right. So, when Ashen Rider dies, I get to exile another permanent.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Wisely. Because while you're... I don't know how your enemy count could possibly get any higher, but your friend count could definitely drop.
sorry, say that again.
I would say be careful of your Ashen Rider pick, because while your enemy count can't possibly get any lower, your friend count certainly can.
Basically, you're saying don't get the rhythm, right?
Yeah. Keep the music coming. Keep the music coming, and everyone's fine.
But Rhythm of Wild should probably be the correct choice.
I think I might have to agree with that. I think rhythm is the right choice.
Ooh, I see you've chosen death.
Yes. I'm going to venture into the dungeon, and this time I'm going to make a goblin token.
I'm then gonna go and
No, I'm going to make a treasure again. That was stupid. I'm going to make a treasure.
1, 2, 3, 4. He was 10 last time, so he's 12 this time. Going down to at 13.
We seeing Prosper again?
5. Yeah, recast Prosper.
He made 10 treasure off that last spell.
Yeah.
All right.
God, that deck's so good.
Yeah.
That is good.
There is one thing I don't understand about this deck, and I will never understand about this deck. I'm going to sacrifice 4 treasures. Why did they have to give it a rat something?
Yeah, I don't understand that either. It made no sense whatsoever.
We've seen 2 rat cards in the whole deck. Is that really a sub-theme?
There is a something for rats in that deck, yes.
And I now get 3 1/1 rats.
And it's not even like it's on theme for D&D. I mean, rats aren't really a big thing in D&D.
They're not. I think even if you fought against rats, they're either giant or a swarm of them.
Yeah.
Coach J-Ro with the raid. Thank you so much. I appreciate you,
I
J-Ro.
never even played my land this turn.
You
It
did
was
not. You did not.
I'm going. What do I have in my graveyard?
I don't know.
Yeah, I will play a Mortuary Mire as my land for turn. So I may put a target creature on top of my library. I am going to put the only creature I have in my graveyard. Is it Chemistry on top of my library?
Mm-hmm.
That seems good.
And then I'll move to my end step. And Is it Chemistry will go and get exiled.
Nice.
Because of Prosper.
There you go.
Seems good. Seems good.
And
Yep.
That's it. You know, making the board nice and clear for everyone.
So you've got
Sure.
you've got 3 rats,
Seven.
correct?
Yes, I have 3 rats.
Okay.
I was just actually getting the guy to put it on there.
Oh, okay. Just making sure I understand what I'm looking at.
Yep.
All right.
And that's 5 treasures?
Oh, I'm 1 treasure.
Or 1 treasure, okay.
Yeah, now that I'm done with having 13 of them, I'll go back to a D6.
Just the angle is that I couldn't quite tell which one was up.
I will draw.
Yep. feel like I still haven't done anything. Except make treasures and kill stuff.
Well, I mean, that's what that deck does, so.
Things.
I had to go reread Throes of Chaos because I only ever see it played on Arena in janky historic decks. I don't remember if it was Sorcerer Instant.
It's a sorcery.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Blue, white, and paying 6. So 8 total for a Dance of the Mance.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So I'll return up to X, which is 6, target artifacts and or non-aura enchantment cards from with mana value 6 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, those permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types.
Oh.
So the flying bird is a permanent flying bird.
So I'll get
4/4.
so 6 or less, right?
Yep.
Any responses to this before I go get
I have no response.
I've got
That.
nothing.
Except fear.
okay. All right.
Lots of fear.
Sad Robot, Master of Ethereum, Silver Mirror, Aerial Surveyor, Shimmer Mirror, and Gold Mirror.
I reassess the threat.
Yes.
All right. So few. Let's see, I can put that away now. Few triggers, obviously. Sad Robot will enter. I will go get a land. All of these are all 4/4s. Don't have haste or anything, obviously, because that would be silly. Okay. There's my singular land there. Then yeah, let me go trigger for the Sad Robot. I'll go and fetch a land to the battlefield, which is a basic plains. There you go. Got it. We got there, folks. Quick shuffle. Get everything kind of going. And why not? I don't really think that there's much that I can attack into with that many rats and stuff over there. If I attack into it, he's got 3 rats can kill my plow.
It's a X3? The plow is an X3?
The plow is a 6/3. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really have any good attacks because I can't, these don't have haste, so I can't tap them, so I can't pay to attack Jeremy.
Nope.
Alright, I guess I'll just do the big splashy thing and pass my turn.
Perfect. Mountain is land for turn.
I have to do this so that I remember.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kami of Celebration.
Kami. You Kami.
Combat.
Kami bat.
Kami Bat. I'm going to stream Cheshiro and Cranko at Jarvis. So that's a total of 13. 13? Yeah, 13 heading your way.
Um,
So how? Okay, hold on.
Kami trigger. Because 2 creatures with modified are attacking, I exile 2 cards. I can play them this turn.
So here's a question.
Mhm.
Master of Ethereum says power and toughness are equal to the number of target artifacts I control. Dance of the Mance gave it base power of 4/4, so is it that plus a 4/4, or is it still this text still override it?
Sure, it's the 4/4 because
I think Dance of the Mance overrides it.
L
It's a replacement.
the
Yeah.
power toughness after it came into play.
Yeah, Dance of the Mance
Yeah.
would override it, but then everything else is +1/+1 because of it. Right. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
So I am going to chump both of those with the rats.
Permission granted to chump.
Great. What is that? 6. Yeah, 6 gallons. Ugh. All right.
Yep.
Lots of power over there.
It's fine. It's
Let's
fine.
see. Darth said.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just stating the fact that there's lots of power over there now.
Let's see. Yeah, we're doing okay, J Roth. Glad to have you back, Darth. I know web browsers and stuff. I'm surprised that things have been holding in, to be honest with you. You're saying that 4/4 base and then adds?
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
That's right, because wouldn't the spell overwrite? Because
I think that the spell would overwrite the.
Yeah.
Because it would replace that text, wouldn't it?
That's what I would think.
Well, because the star means that number is constantly changing to whatever is in play,
Right.
and then the spell is permanently changing that number, overriding it by the effect of Dance Demands. It would be no different than
What's up, Lexi? How are you?
there's another reanimator spell that makes its power 1, but I can't remember what it was.
I think it just becomes a 4/4 just because it overwrites the
Just a
Star.
4. And then he still anthems the other artifact creatures.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm cool with that. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that,
That
everything's
we were
good.
playing correctly.
Well,
Yeah.
Darth brought it up and said that it's a layers thing in chat, so I wanted to make sure that we at least addressed it. So
It was a layers thing. The spell modified the base stat after,
okay.
Okay, no, that was it for me. I won't counter my modifiers. That's it for me.
On your instep, I'm gonna crack the Wayfarer's Bauble, fetch up a island.
Rude.
Fury Breaker Behemoth can only give other creatures indestructible, right?
It itself is indestructible.
Oh, it itself is indestructible?
Yes.
That's rude.
Just a little bit.
A 7/7, a 7-mana 5/5 from a Lara block being indestructible is rude. Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we came to an agreement there.
100%. Anything that I don't have that's indestructible is rude.
Are you kidding? This 7-mana creature printed today would have hexproof, indestructible, trample, vigilance, haste.
Oh, I'm not saying that's not rude too. That's completely rude.
Unless it was white, then it would only have flying and life.
It would be a French vanilla, but it will be a flying lifelink 2/3 for 7.
Do you think it's a
Probably.
French vanilla? Why is it gotta be French vanilla?
Because the 4-mana creatures in white are vanillas.
That's true.
You gotta go
Like
with
core cartographer, 4 mana. We're good, Flexi. Hope you're doing all right.
Why?
I'm gonna play a choked estuary
What
for
is that?
turn, and that comes in tapped because I don't have another land in my hand.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sorry, I was having a panic attack. I didn't realize my goblin tokens were directly underneath my color identity thing. I thought something was literally crossing out Oblin and Oaken on my goblin token. I was like, what the heck's going on? This doesn't make any sense. Alright, sorry.
So she costs 7. 1, 2, 3,
You just move those goblin tokens to the graveyard.
10, 11, 12.
Why don't them go to the graveyard?
I just don't enjoy goblin tokens.
Oh. Okay.
Flexi says no, they want a French vanilla iced coffee.
Oh, well, I'm
That sounds
pretty sure-
delicious.
Oh my gosh, that would be it. In New Capena, there would be a super small food sub theme for Starbucks. I've ruined New Capena now. Great. No more of this mob stuff from the 20s. That was going to be Starbucks.
So it's gonna have cycling and food. Makes sense.
Well, that's just on the triomes. Like, that doesn't mean there's going to be a cycling theme.
Why wouldn't they though? People like cycling,
Yeah, tap 5 for Murder of Crows.
and cycling hasn't been in standard now for 6 months.
Oh, no, now this means we got to put it right back. Cycling?
Nice.
Yep.
You can just...
And they're gonna reprint Zenith Flare again.
Oh, yes, that's what people were missing was Zenith Flare. Yep, that's what people were missing was Zenith Flare. completely unbiased opinion. We Youth player.
Hey, I just want Mutate to come back.
Oh gosh, no, I'm sorry. Mutate had its day in the sun and it rotted. So
It was lovely.
It was
Like,
lovely.
I love the concept of Mutate. It's just the density just never worked for EDH. Like you had to be running Otrimi or Brokos, like just to consistently get Mutate triggers. I know they have powerful Luna decks. That's a nice curator of mysteries. I just don't know.
Well, it's Mutate
Gonna
has
cast
the
a
best thing.
curator of mysteries.
Mutate was never good, but as in the competitive, but it had the
Nice.
best tank.
And then follow that up with an obsessive stitcher.
How does that Phoenix? How does that Sphinx have? Oh, the discard from the Murder of Crows. Okay, that seems good.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so too.
And then the tap and discard. Okay, all right. So Murder of Crows must die. Fantastic.
No, not at all.
Nah.
It should be murdered.
Murder.
No. It's good. It's good. Don't worry about it.
Red rum.
And then that will be it for me with one swamp up.
Vampire Tutor up.
Vamp-
Vampire. Showing
All right.
Vampire.
Absolutely. You know
all right,
it.
everybody. Vamp Tutor. Here it comes.
Oh, how nerfed would a Precon deck have to be in this day and age to run Vampiric Tutor in it?
How many of those? How many of those do you think WotC would sell?
All of them.
Like you would never be able to find at retails ever.
I want to cast my Is It Chemister?
Okay.
Then why not? Let's cast this card. I'm already a threat. Why not make it worse?
To possibly get people off your back. I don't know.
Atali.
Oh
Oh
god.
God.
Okay. All
Oh
right.
God.
I see you've chosen this path of life.
It's a good path.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go and move to my end step.
As much as I hate seeing that card out, that's an awesome card. I love that card in that deck. That's such a fun deck. I know I've said that many times, but God, I love that deck.
I'm not gonna move to my end step. 1, 2, sack these treasures. 3, 4, 5. Overload it, Vandal Blast.
Hmm.
I have a feeling that all those artifacts would be coming my way otherwise.
Rude question mark?
All right.
Wow.
I have no responses.
You guys keep telling me I'm the threat.
Yeah, you
Nope.
started out as a threat.
So I have to limit the number of things that could attack me.
Okay.
Alright, so I will lose my Felwar Stone.
I will lose Jarvis's Soul Ring.
I'll put that
Oh,
back
yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
command
That was
zone.
Jarvis's. I've forgotten about that.
And I'll just
Okay,
top
that was
my own with Kami of Celebration.
reassessing threat again. And now I'm gonna move to my end
No,
step.
the threat is you.
But
yeah.
I cannot be my own threat.
Broken.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Sad robot
How-
trigger on death. It will draw me a card.
How is that not spinning like the compass out of Pirates of the Caribbean right now?
That's what should be happening.
Properly magnetized it.
Did you ruin the magnet? Right, he ruined the magnetization on his threat meter.
Okay.
Start Vash, no matter what game I'm in, I'm always a threat. Even when I have nothing on board.
There we go. So I've done. This will be. I need.
And he loves to remind people of that.
There we go.
Mhm.
Sorry, had to get my stuff in order. I'm good now. Did you pass? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I underneath Prosperous just to land.
Okay,
Blood Ridge.
gotcha.
I'm pretty sure you could take most lands out of D&D and just, or not out of D&D, most lands out of Magic and just make them just D&D locations for
Right.
a custom for a homebrew campaign.
Well, absolutely. I've actually done that for a couple of them. And I actually, with the D&D lands, with the flavor text on all of them, I am working on making at least small, like one-off adventures for each of them for my group.
That's what I've been messing up on. When you play the D&D land, you're supposed to read the flavor text on each of them.
Yeah, I thought about doing that, but I didn't.
3. 2. And Parhelion 2.
Perfectly fine.
Pass.
That's acceptable. Not pleasant, but acceptable.
I will now enter. Oh shoot, one more. Thank you. I will enter the combat, and I think I'll just throw this all Jarvis's way. Kingpin goes up 1.
Nah, you can send Krinko my way.
I can send Krinko your way.
I'm wide open, man. That way it's
Oh,
he has Prosper.
he does have Prosper.
It
But
does have Prosper.
he also has a functioning brainstem, so I'm sure he'll make the correct decision. I have a modified trigger off Kami to exile 4. First, let me make my goblins. Let me be responsible. Make the goblin. I'm making 8 of them. Then I'm exiling 4.
Whew.
Lots of lands, huh?
I can play those lands this turn.
Good job, buddy. You got there.
Thanks, friend.
That
So 7
was the most passive-aggressive friend I've ever heard.
7, 14 on 14 is 28 plus 8. That's 36 across 9 bodies.
And none of them have trample.
Not yet.
Not yet. Don't say it like that.
They do not have trample yet.
Well, I am going to do the responsible thing and block Kranko. Unless, if that's still coming my way, if you didn't
It's
change
still
your mind.
coming your way.
Okay. Do the responsible thing and block Kranko with Prosper.
Okay.
I'm going to block Shishiro with the Is It Channeler.
Okay.
Then your 7/7 Spearbreaker with the Chittering Witch,
Yep.
and Rishkar with the Rat.
Okay.
And Atali can eat up one of the goblins.
Sure. So that's
That's me taking 6.
Yeah, I think that's 6. So I think the only thing I have to do is pay a mountain to give Chishiro indestructible from the Spearbreaker.
Shishiro, Kranko.
Yeah, Krinko.
Krinko.
Krinko is one of those blocked by Death Touch.
Okay. Pay 1. Krenko gets indestructible from Spearbreaker.
And then everything I have dies except for Atali.
Correct.
That helped.
Wait, what happened?
Blocked with everything, I took 6.
I'm just kidding.
And now I
Did you black out there a little bit, Brandon?
Oh no,
He's
I don't have anything to play anymore, so I was just
All right. So in phase 2, play a mountain as land for turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll play a walking skyscraper.
Oh my lord. What?
It's an 8 mana, 8/8 with trample. It's cost 1 less for each modified creature I control, which I currently is 4. And it has hex as long as it's untapped.
With trample built on.
Yeah, trample in the middle of the text, as you normally put trample, just sandwiched in between 2 much longer paragraphs of rules text.
Of course. I mean, where else would you put it? Somewhere where it's easy to see? Nah.
You gotta hide that. You gotta hide that specifically for the field ads in limited. We go to my end step, and these are gone for good, and I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter each of my modified creatures.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
I can come right over my way, no problems. Although I'm now liking Kami a lot more, just specifically for just exiling the 4 lands on the top of my library. That's neat.
That is pretty good.
I can hear you now. Thanks, Deck. Thanks, Deck. Oh, come on, Deck. That's all right, though. I feel like we're actually gaining some steam, which is good.
Well, yeah, now we killed the Rakdos board twice.
Gonna play a component couch. Component
Pouch. Yeah, we're sitting on this sucker.
The component couch. You got to get your buddies to come over.
Yeah.
All your apothecary buddies got to go over and help you lift this couch up 3 flights of stairs.
Sit on that. Yeah.
Okay, it does not enter with any counters. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta sit on those pearls. Giggity. Too much Family Guy. Too much Family Guy.
So let's see. That costs 7.
So my wife and I took on a challenge. We started with season 1, episode 1 of Family Guy, because they're all on Hulu, so you gotta just watch them all. It was a mistake because we're not even close, and it has dominated our television for well over a couple months at this point.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Cast Severus.
Yep.
A commander. What do you know?
And then I'm going to tap the Obsessive Stitcher to draw a card and discard a card.
Trigger.
Eventually.
You've got to do the discard for the triggers.
Yeah, okay. All right.
And
Is that what BB wants to straw?
what was that?
Nope.
Mike.
He's talking to his cat.
Ah. Got it.
Wait on.
Nothing to see here. Move on.
I'm gonna discard the Midnight Pathlighter.
Hey.
And that is a creature, so I will. Let's see.
So on trigger, you can.
I scry one and go into the dungeon.
So you're doing dungeon first, then scry.
I'm just seeing what I can do,
Oh,
see if
okay.
it matters.
Got it.
You can't play with that cat.
The hell, I can't.
It doesn't seem to matter, so I'll go ahead and scry one.
Yeah, that's exactly the cat way. The hell I can't.
Yeah. I'll put that on the bottom.
I put you in another arm brace.
Well, this is my fault. I fell when running.
I know. Cat don't
That
care.
was me being a dumbass.
Cat don't
Well,
care.
Me being old and not knowing how to run.
I was like, your first mistake was you tried running.
Yeah, that was my first mistake.
Yeah.
To run. Like starting to go to multiple banks to get loans. I'm like, all right, we just need to last this 3 basketball games. Let's go.
I'll put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. And I'm going to put that on the Curator of Masteries.
Ah, putting it on a flyer. Smart.
I thought so as well. And then I'm going to move to combat.
So wait, hold on. Did you scry from the discard, or did you do the dungeon first? Sorry.
I scried first and put it on the bottom.
Okay, got it. I missed that. Sorry.
No problem.
We own it.
So I'm going to. No one's got flyers, huh?
No.
No.
Everybody has flyers somewhere, but not currently on the battlefield.
I'm gonna send
Send it.
5 at Jarvis and 4 at Sinum. I know shocking I didn't attack Brandon.
Why didn't you attack Brandon? He currently can't block your stuff.
Well, no one can unblock my stuff.
But Brandon, quote air quotes, could at some point in the future. I'd get damage in when I could, but we strong.
Yeah.
First he destroyed your Rhythm of the Wild, and now he's attacking you. I think your creatures have to go his way next time.
If he can pay for it.
I've heard
If
these.
he wants to use the money to pay for it, or the
Oh.
mana to pay for it,
I'm pretty sure I could throw something your way, make it
you
work.
could. You could.
Yeah.
And I was gonna wait to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. I'm gonna tap the component pouch and roll a d20, see how many counters I put on. That is a 7, so I put 1 component counter on it.
Okay.
And then that will be it for me.
Okay. Untap.
Got there.
Draw.
Unitali has to attack, right? For
You know
for the exile?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to do this. I'm not going to recast Prosper because I want to cast Wild Mage Sorcerer instead.
Oh my.
I love it.
I'm not a fan of this.
Oh. Wild
I'm then
magic.
gonna-
That is not good.
No,
Ugh.
It's fun, guys.
Yeah. Don't you worry about that cascade at all.
I'm moving to combat, and I'm going to go and swing at Brandon.
Sounds good.
Oh, we have
Tali's
we have
6,
all
right?
those color
Trigger.
triggers. Yeah.
Just reveal. Yep. Reveal on the top card. Ooh, it's an exotic orchard. Good.
Mine's a-
Island for me.
Lanes.
What?
Nice.
Okay, they all just say exiled. What?
Just happened. Oh no.
Oh, that is.
Flip it. Oh my.
Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, God.
Oh man.
I'll play this land
I think I
for
need a
turn.
Oh, what
For
just
3,
happened?
I'm gonna cast a Chaos Wand.
Enforce the sorcerer.
Yeah, and then for 4, I want to target Jeremy with Chaos Wand.
Alright, so I exile the top one to exile an instant or sorcery. Alright.
Yep.
Commander Sphere, Clay Golem, Wand of Orcus, a land, Bucknar's Everfull Purse, a land, Radiant Solar, a land, Minimus Contained, land, Shriek Maul, Arcane Signet, a land. There you go, D-Spark.
E-Spark. So that's 2 mana.
Yes.
Yep.
Got it.
And these go to the bottom
Bottom.
in a random order. Okay.
So I'm going to cast a
Worth it.
D-Spark. D-Spark exiles, right?
Exile target permanent with mana value 4 or greater.
That sounds like Murder of Crows.
I was thinking that Spear Breaker.
No, it's gotta be.
I think the Spear Breaker is probably a better call.
You hush, Jeremy. You're not part of this conversation.
Yes, I am.
say-
I made
wanna
myself
say-
part of the conversation.
I want to say the Spear Breaker, but then I'm going to go and exile until I get a 2 or less.
Oh, a one.
One. Yeah, 1.
Where do
I
you
don't
think?
think I have a 1.
Wayfarer's Bauble, maybe.
I don't think Wayfarer's Bubble's in this deck,
Well, I already played your Soul Ring. It's in your graveyard, so
and I've already played my Vandal Blast.
right. So I think you just shuffle.
I don't know. I don't know the deck that well.
I can't remember. Honestly.
This has been awful. Put more than 2 1-drops in the deck, right?
I don't think so. Why would you run multiple 1-drops in a deck that cares about big things, or that wants you to play big
Ah.
things?
Warlock class.
There you
Wow.
go. Got
Okay.
there.
Hold on. I was just about to look up the deck list and,
You
and
step.
see.
All right, Spearbreaker exiled.
That was the thing that was giving your other stuff indestructible, right?
The ability to give him indestructible. Yep.
Nice.
And
Not Rishkar that's actually ramping me. No, the Spearbreaker.
yeah, I don't care about Rishkar. I need to get rid of the Spear Breaker, so that way I can then go and do this.
Last act.
Wait, no, never mind. Can't do that. I reread the mana cost.
Wait, what?
I'll just say I needed different colors of mana.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Well, I see I've been given a shot at redemption here.
Yever.
Then I'm just gonna go and activate Warlock class's 2nd level.
Mhm.
Oh, look at the top three. Nice.
Put one in my hand, the rest into my graveyard.
Sounds great for the Sephiroth deck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm putting 2 lands to my graveyard.
makes sense.
And I'm gonna pass the turn and wait until it's Xynom's turn for me to die.
Sounds about right. You got any last things you want to say to chat? I say you say them now.
Draw. Untap. There we go. Draw. All right.
No.
Sounds good. I'm not going to improvise for that. No, shall not. I shall not. All right. Here's a blue. There's 4. There's 5. For a Kappa Cannoneer.
Ooh, yeah.
Turtle Cannon. Blastoise.
Straight Blastoise.
Yeah. Has improvised. Don't care. Ward 4. So if you target it, you got to pay 4 for it. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under my control, I can put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it can't be blocked this turn. So,
Seems pretty good in that deck.
yeah. So, Xynom,
Yes,
are you actually killing Jarvis?
I will make every attempt to. I will completely ignore you on my turn.
And anything that you are not able to do, I will send his way as well.
I'm just gonna say that I don't think I'm the threat any longer, considering my Italia
You
just
literally just said you can wipe my board.
Oh no, not wipe your board. I was gonna get rid of Krenko. The reason why I got rid of the Spear Breaker is because I wanted to kill Krenko. I
Okay.
didn't want it for any other reason.
Let's see.
Well, I say memento. I know what to write. I know the first thing I'm writing when I think someone's lying. Short-term memory loss.
All right, so tapped and attacking, right?
So it will get past propaganda.
What?
If you swing with the Parhelion at literally anybody, the angels come in tapped attacking at a player and get past propaganda because they are not declaring an attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Did not know that. Interesting.
All right. That's cool. Didn't know that. I was still going to attack Jeremy, but just because I haven't attacked you that much this game. So there be an angel. I need another one. Did this deck literally not come with 2 angel tokens? Really?
It'd be really dumb if it didn't.
Really? Oh,
I'm just gonna say that I pointed out the threat and no one just tried to take it down.
I did some
Wasn't
damage
me
to
at
it
all.
last time.
there's my 2. Jeremy. That's 8. 13.
13. Well, I have no flying blockers currently, so I will take 13 and go to 24.
There we go. And step 1, 2.
But I am seriously not the threat here.
Yeah, not the threat. Oh, it's not me with the threat that's got the flyers and whatever. Anyway, all right, go ahead, Zynum. All you.
Yeah, and my flyers can't do squat to you.
Oh. Yeah. All right. Combat in the traditional sense. So this 22 is going at Jarvis. 8 of it has trample, and the others across 14 bodies. I'm gonna pay 2. Oh no, this should have just had a 1/1 counter. This isn't 9. This will be a 10/11 with 9 1/1 counters on it. 4. Nope, this should have 5. I apologize. It looks like I had done the power boost without the counters on it. So I'm going to pay 2 to have Cranko go at Jeremy, and I will make 10 goblins in the process. I spawn with a modified creature, exiling Unquenchable Fury.
Hmm.
I'm gonna die.
Alright, so that's
I
10
had,
coming at me?
I had Bedevil in my hand.
There we go. Oh, okay.
Bedevil. Oh, that's a good card.
Needed double black, though. All right, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Alright, so just clarification. So if I block a Zephyrus,
Yes.
she'll die, she'll hit the graveyard.
Yes.
So I'll get one of these, and then I will get the. Stop! Stop! Then will I still
Screw your
get
life.
the create undead for completing the dungeon?
That's correct.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
Wait, she will not see you complete the dungeon.
Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, she will not see you complete the dungeon. You'll get the trigger for it, but
Yeah.
you will not be able to revive herself.
And you
Well, I wasn't
have
gonna have her revive herself. I was gonna bring back probably something else, but
Yeah, and you have to venture into the dungeon. That's not a May.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So, by the way, Jeremy, you do lose a swamp.
Oh yes, thank you.
Because,
Yes,
um,
destruction.
I'm-
MLD. MLD.
Let's see then.
Oh, and my Spine Rock Null, the reason why I didn't care about ever activating it,
Landed.
I hit 4 lands off my Spine Rock Null.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Yeah, I'll still block.
Okay.
So I will complete the dungeon and draw a card.
Good.
Ugh. That's not what you want to see.
So main phase 2, 1, 2, 3. I'll cast Unquenchable Fury, targeting the Kami. This trigger,
Oh.
I make Spirit.
Sorry, I also draw a card off of Murder of Crows and have to discard.
Yeah.
And another creature I control die.
Yep.
Alright, I will discard a Prairie Stream. And with that, I will scry 1.
I'm
That
gonna-
can stay on top.
So these all are going to get a green counter and +1/+1. That will be it for me.
And you're still the threat.
Unquenchable Fury is put into your graveyard from the battlefield. Return it to your hand. So this is like a red version of Rancor? Kind of?
It interacts in the same way as Rancor, yeah.
Wow. Kind of funky. All right.
Alright. Finish tapping. 1.
And for those who have stuck with us for this long, thank you. Number one. Number two, the reason we didn't have a Rule Zero discussion at the beginning of this was simply because we kind of already had the Rule Zero discussion when we were like, we're going to do a Precon game, and we all picked our Precons. So that's the reason we did not actually do an on-camera one this time. So if you were wondering where that was at, that's what happened.
In hindsight, maybe in
In hindsight. I'm playing Dragon.
Oh, I don't know. Like, Prosper's such a strong deck. Like, we just got lucky that we kept Jarvis off foot long enough to take him out.
Yeah.
But any other, like, there were too many timelines where Prosper wins this game.
Also, I'm not aggressive enough to play Prosper.
Like, Vandal Blast just took care of Brandon. If certain things went differently, like, that could have just been it for Brandon. Just drawing a Kappa was really big. Sorry, Jeremy. I'm talking over your turn.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to figure out what to do, so go for it.
Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. I'm just going to hijack the stream real quick while Jeremy decides on whether or not to pass the turn or not. And
in fairness, I had the Kappa for about 4 turns, but I didn't want to cast it because I knew that there was... I knew after I played the dance that I had this in my hand when I played the dance, so this could have been really big. But I was like, no, something will happen if I throw that out and then dance on the next turn. So I was like, no, that's not what I want.
I had Vandal Blast in my hand since the beginning.
Oh,
I chose to hold it back
makes sense.
because I didn't want to just go and make it one-sided, but you kind of didn't give me any choice with the Mance.
Oh yeah, no, I knew your deck had dance or had Vandal Blast in it. I just didn't know between your exiling and all this other kind of stuff whether you'd actually gotten to it. So, oh well, you know, I played the cards, as they say. I played the cards.
All right. I think I figured out the play.
You figured out your turn finally?
I think so.
Slow ass.
wow.
Well, you'll see why in a second. So I'm going to tap 6 for Sun Titan.
Ooh. Sun
Yep.
Titan.
That will bring back my men.
Nice. Will it?
Yes, it will.
CMC 3 or more?
3 or less.
3 or less.
Or three or less. I'm sorry. Yep. Min is
Men is
I,
3.
I thought Min was 2 blue. My fault. Nope. 1
Nope.
blue.
Well, at least you didn't mishear him. I thought he said he was bringing back his men, and I was really confused.
Suntiner's Battlefield, I'll tap my lands.
And then I think I'm going to tap that to draw a card and discard a card.
Do the illusion.
Yep.
Create a diversion.
Whenever illusion control dies, we have a permanent card remaining. Power.
Min's pretty good.
And that's the only thing at this point. And then I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard
Jeremy.
a Cataclysmic Gear Hulk.
What?
Nothing to see there. Nothing to see there.
Nothing to see. Nothing to see at all.
Clearly not.
What?
And then
None of this.
I'm going to tap 3 for a Victimize, sacrificing the illusion.
You declare your
Oh,
target instead of the spell.
Sorry. Hold up. Before that, I got a scry off of discarding.
Yep.
That'll stay on top. And then I'll do the discard or the Victimize, sacrificing the illusion.
Targets first.
Targeting Cataclysmic Gear Hulk and Ashen Rider.
Okay, now Brandon has the opportunity to respond to that first.
Negative.
I have no response to your targets. Then you may choose to sacrifice a creature, and if you do, bring them back. You choose to sacrifice the illusion.
Oh, okay, that's right. I thought it was as part of the casting cost. My bad.
So now you sacrifice the illusion. So now
I sacrifice that. So
we have
I draw a card for Murder of Crows.
Yeah. But then you also have the illusion trigger, or you have the min trigger, which lets you put a 1-drop from your hand into play, the Ashen Rider to exile, and the Cataclysmic Duress.
Yes. I don't have a 1-drop for that.
All right.
So we'll do the Cataclysmic first.
Hard for Ravens?
What was that?
Do you not discard for Raven? Or for the murder?
For Victimize?
No, for the murder of crows that you just drew.
Oh,
No,
yes.
Yeah, you may draw,
True,
then you
true.
discard. And then you trigger the scry. And...
Good point. Thank you. I will discard Karmic Guide,
Yep.
which will scry.
Yep.
Yeah, that can stay on top.
What is the Action Rider exiling?
I'm gonna do the Cataclysmic Gear Hulk first.
You declare your target.
Oh, and
on
Krinko.
Of course. So you're gonna. I'm presuming you're resolving the Action Rider before the Gear Hulk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Gear Hulk.
All right, Gear Hulk. So each player chooses an artifact, a creature, and an enchantment, and a planeswalker, and sacrifice the rest. Let's see. I'm going to
Goes to hand, Walker, and Chishiro stay.
choose the propaganda, the component pouch, and the murder of crows will stay.
Okay. I'm choosing the Cannoneer as my creature and the Parhelion as my artifact.
And I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures die. So I will draw 6 and discard 6.
Well, loot 6 times.
Yes.
So you'll draw, then discard, then draw, then discard,
Yes,
then draw, then
yes.
discard. Yep.
I will discard Grave Endeavor. Dungeon Map. Solemn Simulacrum. Exotic Orchard. How many was that? 4? 2, 3, 4. Yes. Swamp and Wall of Omens.
There you go.
Then I will tap this, remove the counter, and make 2 black.
Yes, we have different colors.
Oh, different colors. Never mind then. I will not do that. And then I'm going to move to combat.
Okay.
And Murder of Crows is coming at you, Zynum. For 4 in the air. And then that will be it for me.
Okay.
I did things.
You did a lot of things.
That was fun.
Yeah. Is a lot of things. Untap. Up. Draw. Oh, hey, I know that card. That card is fun. Well then. Yeah, why not? Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do. Wow. Blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. For a research thief. 3/3 flyer. When an artifact creature I control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Is it itself an artifact?
It is indeed.
Oh.
Which will trigger the cop.
Yep.
Yep. So Capel. There you are. Wait, was this my actual D20? Yes. There we go. There we go. Counter. And then tap that. And then 1, 2, 3 more. For a Teshar. Ancestor's Apostle. Damn. Now I can't attack Jeremy.
No, you cannot.
You cannot declare attack on Jeremy.
Ah, but I can send the attacking angels to him, can't I?
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, no, no. Nuh-uh.
Yes, I can.
Nuh-uh. No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
I'm not
Let's
the
see.
one with an 8/8 trample and a 10/10 though.
Oh, I know. Game's gonna end sometime though. Let's see. Whenever I cast a, I played that backwards, shouldn't I? I should have done Tesher first and then that, because an artifact would have. Boulder Dash.
Stop.
Oink. Misplay. I could have done things, but now I can't. Okay. Tap. How much is this? Crew 4. Yep. I gotta tap both. That sucks. Think. Tapping both. We'll send a flying Parhelion at Xynum. And 2 angels at Jeremy.
You know, your Kappa Cannoneer can't be blocked.
No, I can't.
It cannot, can it? That is true. Reading the card helps explain the card. Fine. Also, 5 Blastoise damage.
Oh.
At-
Wish to die.
Huh?
That's how you wish to die.
I will take 8.
That is how I wish to die. So that's 10 at Xynum.
No blocks. Take 10.
No blocks for me. I'll take 8.
Okay. I can't pay for the other one anyway, so. Let's see. And then on that is 2 artifacts doing damage to people. So I would draw 2. Is that how that reads?
Yes, it is.
Whenever an artifact creature you control. Yes. Okay, so that's draw 2. Dink, dink. Oh man, I haven't seen that card in a long time. I just got kind of excited until I die.
This is not a good place to play.
All right.
Back up.
That's it for me. Pass.
You know, you should have given me that hint before we started the game about this not being a good place to play. Maybe I wouldn't have died so soon.
All right. Here we go.
Stop.
Who lost?
Ooh. Ulashed. The hate seed. There's so much hatred in that seed. Oh, that sounds bad.
The turn.
Huh?
You're speaking to a dead man. I pass.
Oh,
I didn't think I was going to untap. So on your end step, I'm going to tap the component pouch.
did you take your 10?
From 22 to 12.
Yes.
I did.
And that's
Oh.
a 17, so I put 2 component counters on.
Very good. Wow. Winding this one down.
Seriously didn't think I was going to untap there. I thought I was dead.
Well, if it matters to you, I didn't have
We're
2.
gonna do all the hard work.
I didn't have enough to pay the 2. So.
No, but Xynum had enough on board to kill me.
Wow, I secure second place.
Oh.
Wow, that just seems
Cat.
like that just seems like a rude thing to do, to kill someone just to immediately lose. I'd rather have that person, try to crawl back.
No, fair enough, fair enough. I mean,
Or the game could end.
understand. I appreciate it.
No, you don't.
What, having a chance
just
to keep playing? Yes, I do.
no. You just want to make sure that he kills me before he kills you.
That too. Alright, I'm gonna play a high market for land for turn.
Yes.
Let's see. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13,
1, 2, 3.
14. And she costs 3, 5, 9. Like, I think I've got enough to do all this. But just to make sure. Goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Cephas.
Okay. There you go.
And then I'm going to remove one of these for a black and doesn't matter. And a white for a doomed necromancer.
Doomed Necromancer.
Yes.
If I could click the right thing, that'd be great. Spell table's not liking that card. There it goes.
For black and tap it, sacrifice doomed necromancer.
Okay.
Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's a 2/2.
Got it. Nice.
And I think I ought to hold up my flying blocker.
You think so?
So that's gonna be it for me.
On your end step. Yeah, I have to. I'm gonna ping Teshar 3 times.
Oh.
Kudulash.
All right. Ping, ping, ping.
One
Yeah.
format for another.
There you go.
Fair enough.
Done deal.
That was it.
Okay. There we go. Plains, 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 plains. And a few islands. Untap this stuff and draw this card. Alright, let's see what we have here. Oh, thank you, deck. Thank you. Island. Okay. I'm going to tap 4 for a Surge Hacker Mech. It's a 5/5 menace vehicle. When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to twice the number of vehicles I control to a target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. So I have a smoking 2 vehicles, so it'll deal 4 damage to something. Let's see. Stuff over there doesn't look good.
Unfortunately, that can only really damage my guy or kill my guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that if I'm dealing 4 damage to something, that sounds like Murder of Crows territory.
Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed.
So there's that. Trigger on the Kappa. There's that.
Oh, but I venture into the dungeon when murder dies.
Yes,
And
you would do
I
that.
think I need life at this point, so I'm gonna venture into the dungeon of the Mad Mage and gain a life.
Gain 1 life. Okay.
It's not much, but it might help.
You might do something, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tap this for a white and 2 for a Drum Bellower. As it's a 2/1 flyer, untap all creatures I control during each other player's untap step.
I don't like that.
There's that. And let's see. I make this happen. Move to the combat breaks. I will use 1 angel to accrue the Parhelion. Let's see. Can I make this happen? I can't. I don't think I can kill both of you. One, two, three.
You pay 2 to get the Kappa through, which is 6.
Yeah, so this is 6. Hold on. So this is 6. 10.
How much mana do you have open?
2.
2.
What about the 2 islands on the right?
What about-
4, yeah.
Oh, 4, yeah.
Oh, then you have it. You pay 2 for the Kappa and the Parhelion. That gets you 6 and 4, which is 10. The 2 angels on to make 18. So that's 1. And then I have nothing for your flyers on my turn. I can't deal 28 damage.
Or you could kill him this turn and
Hope to God that he doesn't Doom Reanimator or something else from his graveyard and Sun Titan it back. You're going to trust a Reanimator deck over Gruul aggro. Okay. Alright. I see how things are. I see how it be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to take back one of my takebacks encounters. Because now is the perfect time to do that. I don't want to crew the Parhelion with that. I want to take these 2 things to crew the Parhelion.
Uh-oh. He might have it.
So there's that. Okay.
What's with you? You got food.
So there's that.
What's up with you? You have food.
That's 6.
I understand
11.
that.
11. I don't think I have it here. Because I can pay the 2. No, yeah, I do. Okay. So there's the 6 and 6, 11 at Jeremy and 2 of the angels at Zynum. And then on attack trigger, I'll make 2 more angels, 1 at Jeremy, 1 at Zynum.
Wasn't one of them tapped to crew the Parhelion?
No, he changed it.
I did the
He changed it to the creatures that he
I
just
did
cast
the
this turn.
drum bellower, and the research thief was last turn, but
Or the last turn, yeah.
but yeah. So that was 5 to tap that.
Got it.
So how much is coming my way?
All right, so that's 6, 11, 15.
15?
Only 15.
That's only 15. Hold on, man. I gotta do math here. What's happening here? I can kill.
Looks like he can kill one of us.
I can kill one of you.
And you kill the one that's the clearly bigger threat.
I don't think it really matters. He's going to kill the other one the next turn.
Oh no, he's definitely killing the other one the next turn. But I think you have flyers in your graveyard that can make blocking unique.
But he's got enough flyers that I can't get enough back. There's no way I could block everything that he could send my way. So it really doesn't matter.
Except
who
you
he
have,
kills.
you might have multiple rats, and I only have Blasphemous Act, if I even have Blasphemous Act.
Well, if it changes anything, I have nothing in my hands.
Ooh, it's the top deck. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really think the game's over next turn.
Take pity on the Gruul aggro deck. We can't possibly kill you in a turn.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll send.
Neither of us could kill you in a turn. So whoever you attack is gonna die this turn. Next person will die the next turn.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll kill Jeremy.
Yep.
There we go. That, and I don't need this one anymore because I have a dice on there reflecting those. Okay.
Top deck would have been swords.
Fantastic.
So yeah, would have been dead the next turn.
Okay. There's that.
I assume you're crewing nothing else?
I am. No, I'm not going to crew anything else. When I do have 2 artifact creatures doing damage to stuff.
How much did you send Zynum's way? So you didn't need to send everything my way to kill me.
No, so I sent 5, 11, 15. So I sent 2 angels your way and 2 angels Zion's way. So that was
Go to 4.
8. Yeah, so he's down to 4. And then I'll draw 2 cards from 2 artifacts, second main. Already played land for turn anyway. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, doesn't really matter. With those spells. Yep, that's it, Zynum. Go ahead.
Arcane Signet,
You untapped, I'll untap.
Rampart Rejuvenator, Unquenchable Fury. I'm going to attach that to the Walking Skyscraper.
Cool.
Cast Swiftfoot Boots, pay the 1, equip the Swiftfoot Boots to the
Rejuvenator.
No, we're going for futility this time around. I'm going to throw it on Chishiro.
Oh, okay.
Combat, swing 11 and 8. I have no cards in hand, so Fury deals 0 to you.
Okay.
And that's 19.
Okay, I'll go to 10.
And pass the turn.
And that was, for what it's worth, that was 11 commander damage.
Yes, and then on end step, I put a 1/1 counter on the Rejuvenator and the Chishiro.
Cool.
Oh, and on this guy, because he himself has a aura on him.
Okay. So if that's the case, then I'll go to my turn. One tap
Yep.
my stuff. Draw this card. Oh my gosh. Why?
Are you using a style on me now?
No.
Of course he is.
No, I'm not. But I am going to cast this card because I've never been able to cast it. Weatherlight. Just for the grins of it. I've never even been able to cast it. Even when I was playing a Dominaria, I never got to cast it. So now I have. I did something today. So I'm happy. Let's see. You have no flyers, right?
Nope, never did.
Okay. There's some angels.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it all.
Good game, everyone.
GG's. We got there.